Hello there, everyone. Welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, happy Thanksgiving, and I'm so glad that you're here with us, whether or not you just, finished your big dinner with your family members, or, you're still out and having fun on a mini vacation, but happy Thanksgiving. We are all so thankful for every single one of you out there, whether you've been a long-time viewer from the beginning or whether or not you've, just recently found us, or whether or not you are still brand new and haven't registered yet. But thank you all for, again, your never-ending support. It means a lot to us, and thank you to all of our operators too for showing up today. But the fun continues, 10% off, everything shown today, the fun continues. And if you weren't here with us yesterday, I do happen to have, yesterday's box, today's stuff, all here with me. So, if you've been, rewinding yesterday's show and you see that one item that you're like, ooh, it's been on my wish list, I wonder if it's still here, call us and check it out. It might well still be here. So always just call in, double check with your operator, see if anything you are thinking about is still available. And yes, these earrings I am wearing, totally meant to show them yesterday. They were so comfortable on the ear that I honestly totally forgot that I was still wearing them, almost walked out of the building with them, but they are going to be here today. If you want to see them earlier, do let me know. I can show them earlier on. And of course, this necklace, 3 necklaces actually, brand new style of tennis necklace. I only have one of each length, 16, 17, and 18. I'm wearing all 3. All are in the white gold. If you wanted to get all 3, I have it calculated right here. It's all 3 necklaces combined is over 20 carats of diamonds, and the price is way below $20,000. So that will be coming up as well. And last but not least, I know I'm a little blinged out today with all my diamonds, but if you can see from that distance, this huge designer bangle, yes, it is here for one last look, and yes, it also still gets that 10% off discount. So we have a lot to get through today, a lot of big black opal pendants as well. If you have any requests, they are always welcome. Our vaults are all open, and we can always check in the back. Again, item numbers are super helpful. They are unique to every single item, so call us with those if you have any of those. And let us get right into it, because I have a lot of pieces to get through today, and even though I am going to be with you guys tomorrow as well on our online-only show, still want to get through as many of these pieces as possible, because I still got yet another box of jewelry to get through for tomorrow. So let us get right to it, to our very first items of the day, which, surprise, surprise, starting yet another show with yet another duo of rings. Now here we have 2 trios of zircons, and yes, I will be able to bring up the information for them. So let's start with this one right here, actually the one with the smaller zircons, but it has more diamonds to it. This is 1119153. Now because these 2 are up here together, yes, that does mean that they are going to be the same price. So if you see one that you already like, please call in early, because as you know, one onlys, once they are gone, they are gone. And for this price, I truly say we cannot do these, because you see how large these zircons are, and yet it's priced like it's not supposed to be. You can easily take out each individual section of each zircon that it's set into, and you can set them into its own individual ring and price it for what I'm about to do. So 14K white gold only on this one. So please keep it in the white gold, because with this price, it's like we're already losing so much, like we can't afford to lose anymore, which is kind of ironic. But 556 total weight of all of the zircons. Now they did not do a breakdown, but here you do have your pear-shaped blue zircon, your oval pink zircon, and your round golden zircon. Now this one has a little bit more diamonds than the other one that I will also bring up the graphics for, but this one has 60 points of the diamonds. Now in the direct center there of all of the halos you do have a single stone that is bezel set. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, it's a very beautifully constructed ring. This is what it looks like from the back side. Now this one actually does have sort of a under gallery of sorts. So again, both of these rings super comfortable to wear, supposed to be $29.99, and I am going nowhere near that $29.99 price. If you would like to take it, we're not even going to do $999 on either of these rings here today. So again, once you see them on the hand as well, you will know that these are not itty bitty little, specks of dust of zircon. These, again, could easily be taken apart, set into their own rings, and they are not even going to be $9.99. If you like this one or the other one, again, this price I'm about to do is kind of a little bit of a spoiler for the next ring, but these rings, either or, your choice of $888. That is your final price, and I will try them on in a moment. But here it is, the very first one, that is $888. And next up, we do have 1113854. This is more zircon heavy compared to the other one. This one definitely has a little bit more diamonds to it. So if you like more of a zircon presence, or maybe you don't have a white zircon just yet, this one does definitely have that. Now, white gold only on this one as well, please. Now, this one, they actually had a little breakdown of the zircon carat weights. They had 266 of the white zircon, 283 of the pink zircon, 357 of the round blue zircon, which is kind of crazy, and 15 points of the diamonds. Now, again, not so many diamonds on this one. You see one singular diamond underneath between the pink and the blue, and you see several diamonds set on the band right there. This is what it looks like from the side. So all the stones are set at an angle. So again, not completely flat on the hand. You know, again, your hand is, dimensional. We want the piece to be dimensional with your hand. This is what it looks like from the back side of the piece as well. So this one kind of has a sort of a mini undergallery. Again, not a true undergallery, but it does have that, circle frame of gold just to cushion the ring on your hand. And again, yes, this one is also going to be $888. And I think the most important part is seeing a true perspective of these rings on the hand, because, I mean, take a look at these on the hand. Do these look like $888 rings? I mean, just take a look at, I know it's hard to, tell, but if you're able to just look at the ring and just visually separate one of the zircons, you can easily get one of the zircons for maybe $888, but now you get three, all of different colors, all with diamonds, 14 karat white gold. And again, if you don't have any zircons, this is truly like the best way to kickstart your zircon collection. You get all three different stones, different shapes, different sizes, all in one ring. $888 for either or, your choice of. Ultimately, it comes down to, do you want more of a zircon presence, or do you want more, I mean, you still get a large zircon presence, or do you want more, like a little bit more diamonds to your piece? So $888, your choice of. This is what they look like from the side. So again, not super high off the hand. Definitely a super unique way of doing a triple stone ring. So $888, your choice of. Let me know once they are gone for good. At this price, we truly cannot do it anymore. And you still get your 10% off, so do not forget that. I know it's like we've been doing the sale for a couple of days at this point. It's kind of, it's like, oh yeah, just 10%. But no, 10% still applies to these. And if you can't decide you like both, by all means, pick up both, keep one for yourself, gift the other one, and $888, your choice. So let me know on either of these. Again, I will be moving on rather quickly. So if there's anything that you just caught a glimpse of and you're like, oh, she moved on, it's probably gone, double check with your operators. Again, I do not have a computer up here, but your operators do. So call in quick with your item numbers if you have any questions and you're like, hey, I just saw that ring, I hope it is still here, and they can help you out with that. But if not, we will again do our best to see if we have anything similar in the backside. So let me know on either of these two. $888. Next up, we also have yet another piece that has a little bit of a oopsie in terms of the price. This is 1116287. Yesterday we had a beautiful unheated vivid yellow sapphire that was in a heart shape. Today this one is not certified, however it is still a unheated yellow sapphire of the kite cut variety. So yet another cut that we don't get to see too much of here at TVON. This one does have to stay like it is in the yellow gold, so please keep that in mind. 260 in the center stone, so again, not a teeny tiny little stone, and 36 points of diamonds in that fabulous single halo, again, accenting the overall shape of the kite cut. Again, super unique cut, don't see it every day. Now we have one here, so if you're like thinking of collecting even like stone cuts, I'm sure there's someone out there who does that. Again, there's a lot of really unique cuts. Yesterday I didn't exactly present it, but we had a sugarloaf tanzanite, so still also a very collectible cut. But here we have this sapphire, supposed to be $69.99. And $69.99, this final price is nowhere near that. Again, just keep in mind it does have to stay in the yellow gold. But with how bright and sunshiny this yellow sapphire is, I wouldn't have it any other way. And this is also not going to be $39.99, $29.99, or even $1,999. This is what it looks like from the back. So again, honestly, with a shape like this is the best way of going around with it. I mean, single halo, done. Because if there were any other, design around it, it might be a little bit overwhelming. It might take away from, how special that center stone is. And this is also not going to be $19.99. If you like this piece, get on the lines quickly. Again, once it is gone, I can't exactly, be like, hey, a 260 kite cut unheated yellow sapphire. Can we maybe, get a few more? Got a couple people miss out. This is it, and especially at this price, it's over 2.5 carats, and the price is not priced like a 2.5 carat plus stone. This is going to be $1,399 for one collar and one collar alone. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, a super unique cut, $13.99 for a 260 unheated yellow sapphire in the yellow gold only. So let me know on this one. Yes. The one with all the little stones inside of it? I do have it. Do they want to see it again? Okay, of course. Denise, you said? All right, Denise, no problem at all. So we have a request from something that was here yesterday. So $13.99 on this one. Do let me know. And again, any requests as well. I did mention I do have everything from yesterday and today up here. So Denise, if you already have a request, but I do have it ready on the go right now. So thank you so much for calling in and requesting it. It was a request for a ruby ring yesterday. However, it's not just one singular ruby. There are actually quite a lot of rubies in it. So call me on that yellow sapphire. Again, once I move on, does not mean that the piece has sold. But this here was here yesterday, was 1120148. This is our rather large piece. It has a lot of rubies in it. And quite a lot of rubies too. $49.99 was where it started at, and as if you were here yesterday with me, this piece ended up being $1,699. It does have to stay like it is in the white gold, but I mean, just look at all of the rubies in this ring here. I mean, they definitely do glisten and glow, and if they were not, private collection rubies, I'm sure first of all, they would not be set into this ring, and second of all, they would not be doing they're basically mimicking almost in a way what diamonds are doing, being all brilliant and sparkly. So $16.99 on this one here by request from yesterday. So here's also what it looks like on the hand. Definitely not a small ring, but it's also not overwhelming. It's not going to, irritate your fingers because there is a basket, so it is slightly elevated and looks like it is gone. So thank you very much. Let us go back to our yellow sapphire here. So yellow sapphire is still here, huh? Even on a 10% off show. Very concerning, but thank you so much on that one. And again, if you do have any requests, they are all welcome. All of our vaults are open. I have everything from yesterday and today here, and even some pieces for tomorrow. So, maybe a little sneak peek preview for tomorrow, but let me know on this one. I believe both of our triple zircons are still here, but let us move along into yet another zircon piece. This is 1121962. This is our one and only gents ring of today. This is our 208 oval blue zircon, white, yellow, or rose gold. So this is actually the first piece of the day that you're actually given the gold color change option. So white, yellow, or the rose gold. My first choice, definitely white gold. If you wanted to change it to the yellow gold, I'm not mad at that. Rose gold, will probably stay away from it, but this is again our 208 center stone, 47 points total weight of all of the diamonds. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I can see a little bit more of the detailing on this fabulous gents piece. Again, gentlemen, if you have requests as well, your requests are welcome too. I know we don't typically have too many gents rings, but again, we can always see what we have. I believe the emerald from yesterday is still here, so yeah, if you have any questions, do let me know. I can always bring it out as well. This is a piece that was, funnily enough, started at $3,999. And yes, it still has all of those diamonds, double row. I know it's kind of hard to see and distinguish the double row of, or double halo of diamonds because of how bright the stones are. And then into the side, you do have that interesting, almost like a texture design, not quite like a true texture, but there is definitely this very interesting design going down the side. Into the back side we go, has an under gallery, so again, super comfortable to wear, true to size on this one. Onto the other side we go, and back to the front to look at your beautiful blue zircon, and $39.99 is not going to be your final price. Gentlemen, if you like this piece, we will make it $1,999 for one person out there today. And yes, ladies, if this is a style that does speak to you, by all means, feel free to call in and claim this piece as your own as well, because $19.99 is going to be your final price. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, almost like, for me personally, when I look at it, it almost looks like a signet style. So again, it's open to interpretation, but that is just what it looks like for me. This is what it looks like from a different angle as well. So again, not half the hand, it's just not my size currently. But there we have it, this entire ring for $19.99, one person only, and you do get your 10% off. And call me quickly on this one because again, once it is gone for good. This is what it looks like up close one more time. I do have Cat's Eye Indicolite today, so a very fun piece to have. One of my favorites. Didn't even know a stone like that existed, but here we are. Again, yellow sapphire, I think it's still here. I actually have two ruby cluster style pendants. Both are rather different in terms of style, but they are going to be the same price, so that will be coming up later. The ultimate indicolite ring. We had an indicolite pendant yesterday, and if you were the lucky caller who picked up the pendant and you're like, you know what, I would love to have a ring to go along with it, I have the perfect ring. And yes, it's also been discounted somehow. So call me if you're interested on that. The largest ever Colombian emerald earrings, heart shapes, also here if you want to see any of those. And next up, let's get to our kunzites because we have a rather large kunzite, but this has been one of my favorite styles so far, and it is a large stone, so keep that in mind. But gents, zircon, do let me know, $19.99, yes? The necklaces, I can do them maybe at the bottom of the hour. I just need to set a timer. Someone remind me, I'm very horrible with timing. But here we have it. This is 1119418. This is our huge jumbo-sized zircon, not zircon, kunzite. This is white gold only, so yes, going back to white gold only. But 2437 emerald cut is going to be the carat weight on your stone. And 31 points of diamonds. This is a super large piece, as you can tell, where if you were just looking at it from the front, it's almost, hard to tell where the diamonds are, but rest assured, they are set into the band on either side, and the band itself is also tapered beautifully, so that is where your 31 points of the diamonds are kind of hidden. This is what it looks like from the side again, beautifully tapered band, and into the back side so that you can clean your stone if need be. And a piece like this is not a small piece, and a not small piece comes with a not small price tag of $69.99, but luckily we are on a 10% off sale show. But before that 10% off, let's help you out a little bit more with some extra discounting. And instead of $69.99, we're not even gonna do $49.99, $39.99, or even $2,999. This is what the piece looks like on the hand. Now, even though it is a large stone, the band is made so perfectly to the point where you don't have to worry about this piece, spinning and twisting on your hand while you're wearing it. Just get your true to size, and we will size it for you. It'll be perfect. This is what it looks like from the side as well. So again, huge stone means what? It means a lot of gold to accommodate for that stone of that size. So $29.99, however, is also not going to be your final price. Again, a stone of this large in a ring with all this gold should probably not be any lower than $29.99, but we are going there anyways. And if you like this piece, let's take a look at it up close. One caller only. We will do this one for $2,499 to the very first caller on this fabulous, huge kunzite. I believe possibly this might be one of the largest kunzites we ever have had in a ring. So $24.99 on this one. Call me quickly. Again, blue zircon gents ring I believe is still hanging out. So gentlemen, that is all I have so far in terms of any gents rings. So again, any requests are welcome. If you need to see anything again from yesterday or a couple of days ago, if you do have an item number, that is the most helpful way to help us help you. So call us on any of that. And again, requests. And I am here tomorrow as well, so if you're, hanging out with the family and you're like, maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow, I will be here with you guys online only on Fridays. So Fridays, our shows are actually a little bit earlier. They go from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific time, so online only, Facebook, YouTube, website, so all that fun stuff. It's a very chill time there, so again, if you're, having fun today with your family, no problem. Want to get a request ready for tomorrow, just call us before we leave today, and then we can get that ready for you. But $24.99 on this zircon, let me know. I also had a band yesterday, a diamond band yesterday, and I believe it's still here, so that's a little bit concerning, but we'll see if anyone wants to see it again. But I do have a few other fun pieces as well. Bicolor tourmaline in a pendant, and yet another necklace. A very interesting take on a heart-shaped diamond necklace that will be coming up. So this next piece is actually a complete necklace. So the chain is built into the center portion of this piece. So call me on the kunzite. Again, I know it's not a teeny tiny small little piece, but again, my hands are not that large and this piece is so comfortable while I'm wearing it. So $24.99 on this one. And we will move along into, gonna have to figure out how to hold this piece. But here we have the heart-shaped necklace. And this is 1122056. This is all diamonds paved into this beautiful heart shape here. And again, we at TVON do have a heart-shaped necklace, and it is a more flatter design. However, this one actually has that curvature to it, which is super interesting, and it's a very nice take on it. 18K white gold only on this one. However, 90 points total weight of all of the diamonds you see here, and again, chain is built in, so you don't have to worry about a chain at all. Spring ring clasp on this one, and supposed to be $19.99. However, if you would like to pick it up today, again, one only. So if you have your eye out for, a perfect gift idea, this is what it looks like from the back side. We will make this one for only $999 to the very first caller out there. And let me also take it to the hand so you can see what it looks like from a distance away. So even from here, it still reads as a heart shape. It doesn't, get confusing and you're like, I don't know what shape that is. What is she wearing? I see diamonds, but I can't tell what it is. This is a heart shape through and through, and it's a bit of a different type of a heart shape. It's more elongated from side to side. So $9.99 on this one. This is what it looks like against the neckline. And yes, these brand new tennis necklaces will be coming up at the bottom of the hour, so in a couple of minutes. So let me know on this one, $9.99, and let us go back up close and take one last look at it before we hopefully get this one home to someone out there. Just have to figure out how to grab it here, but here we have it. Almost, not quite. So let me know on this one, and then we'll probably go back to, or let me actually show you what it looks like from the side as well. So here's what it looks like from the side, or from the back side, but still from the side. You can see where it's still curved to it, and there's still an undergallery to this piece. So again, it's not, it's not like the other heart necklaces that we do have here where it's just, more flat of a design. It will still sit flat on your neckline, but this one has more dimension to it. Again, kudos to the designer for, even planning that out to even, have, the jewelers put in the extra work to even just make this a more, a more dimensional piece. So $9.99 on this one, and let me know. We are going to move on into this yellow diamond piece. We had 2 yellow diamonds yesterday. Had a lot of question about those, so have quite a few people, thinking about it. Again, if you need to see them again today, no problem at all. This is 1110727. This is a round VS yellow diamond. How often do we get to see these? Not that often. This is a 1/2 carat exactly. And in the white diamonds, you do have 79 points total weight in this super unique design. Now, this design actually incorporates, of course, the round white diamonds, but also the mill-grain work as well. As you can see around the center stone, have your little bit of a mill-grain work in the yellow gold, and then you got your single halo of the white diamonds. And then on the very outside, in that very interesting halo there, you have diamonds set into almost like their own little mill-grain halos of gold. And of course, last but not least, you do get your diamond set on the band itself there. This is a piece that started at $39.99 and $39.99. It is, of course, no longer going to be. This is actually two-tone gold as well. So just around the center, you have everything in the yellow gold, and then everything else is in the white gold. This is what it looks like from the side, and then from the back side as well. True to size on this one, $39.99, not going to be. $29.99, also not going to be. And $22.99. A very interesting price to discount it to. but $22.99 it is also not going to be. If you like this piece, again, call in quickly because once it is gone, it is gone. But this is what it looks like on the hand. So here we have it. Again, with a piece like this, the two-tone gold really works perfectly. Yes? Oh, I do have a sugarloaf cut. They want to see it? Who wants to see it? Bernadette? Brenda. All right, sugarloaf tanzanite will be coming up, so I'm glad someone likes it as much as I do. Even though it is a sugarloaf, that tanzanite, it still has red flashes, so really cool to see. But this piece, side view, front view, not half the hand at all, is not going to be $22.99. If you like it, we are going to make it one color and one color only for $1,999. And that is, yes, before your 10% off. So call me on this one. Again, very rarely do we get to see round VS yellow diamonds in a round cut at all. So call me on this one, $19.99. Let us go back up close. And we had a request to see the sugarloaf cut tanzanite that I have flashed from yesterday. So let me go and grab that. And any other requests are also welcome. Aside from the sugarloaf tanzanite, yesterday I did have a 2271 emerald cut tanzanite. With the triple row of diamonds and almost like a hidden bridge style. So if you know what I'm talking about, that one is still here. So if you want to see it again as well, no problem. We can do that for you. And sugarloaf tanzanite is coming up in a few short moments, after which we will be getting to our tennis necklaces. So thank you so much for all the requests so far. It's been definitely a more fun, more busy Thursday evening. So thank you guys so much. Yes? Of course, Anita, the indicolite ring, it is not a small piece. It is, I believe, the largest in our inventory, and it is the most impressive. So I'll also have that scheduled in a moment. So let me know on this one, and then just want to give a quick little look at our fabulous Sugarloaf Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. This is 1111748, which means it's been here for a hot second. And I think, you know, it's been requested, and I think it definitely does deserve an extra discount. So that is what we are going to be doing. This piece started at $17,999. As you know, this is our 1411 center stone sugarloaf. Now, if you're looking at it from the front, you're like, huh, that looks a little bit weird. Looks kind of like a cabochon cut, but also not really. Yeah, you are kind of right in a sense. So the sugarloaf cut is basically in the family of the cabochon cut. However, because of the way that this stone is cut, it actually brings out the true color of the stone that it is cut in or cut as. So here we have the true blue color of the Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. And yes, you still get your fair share of red flashes within the stone, even though it is not faceted at all. I mean, just look at it. It's just, you know, showing off red flashes. I mean, not faceted again, but again, you still see it. So I'm not sure then. Are we allowed to call it red flash or red glow, or like what are we allowed to call it? But it is not going to be $17,999. And if it were $7,999, that'd also be, you know, pretty good considering it's such an exotic cut. We don't get it that often. This is what it looks like from the back side, and it got an undergallery, so it's very nice to see. It has to stay like it is in the white gold. I totally forgot to mention this, but there's over 1.5 carats of diamonds. Carat 66 exactly, and these are all pear-shaped diamonds in this halo, which is, again, I mean, if this were just, you know, not saying that our regular tanzanites are anything bad, but, you know, the fact that this is a sugarloaf and it's got this super unique, really cool pear-shaped halo, that just says something about the stone. And it is also not going to be $79.99. Thank you for requesting this, Brenda. If you like this one, we will make it not even $69.99, but do a little bit better for you. You know, $69.99 already written in that, you know, super iconic black Sharpie. But because you requested it today, I'll do something a little bit special, and we won't tell anyone. This is going to be our little secret, but we're going to make this one $5,999, and you still get your 10% off. And yes, I will love to try it on the hand right here. So again, not a teeny tiny little stone. Just love how this tanzanite just feels so smooth. It's still got the red glow coming from within it. And this is what it looks like from the side as well. Got the double prongs to hold the stone into the mounting itself. So it's super secure because, again, super unique cut. don't get to see this often, if at all. $59.99 on this one, and you still get your 10% off. So let me know, Brenda, or anyone out there who is interested in getting a Sugarloaf cut tanzanite. Again, truly a conversation starter. When I first saw this piece, I was like, you know what? I think they set the stone upside down by accident. I took the ring to the jewelers and I was like, who set this? I think you did a little oopsie here. But they're like, no, this is a Sugarloaf cut. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I've never seen this before. So definitely a conversation starter. And so $59.99 on this one, let me know. Next up, right before the necklaces, we will be showing you the indicolite ring. So this is the largest. Definitely does remind me of the pendants that we had yesterday that has since gone. So, Anita, the ring is coming up. Let me know, Brenda, if you have any questions. I'm not sure if you're on the line with someone, but definitely. Okay, so let me know on this one. Again, super unique stone, super unique look. Sugarloaf Blooming Bhakti Tanzanite. And next up, we do have our indicolite. This is a fabulous piece, definitely needs some cleaning. This is 1111476. And this is our 1225 emerald cut indicolite with, I know those side diamonds, you're like, they look a little funny. And they are a little funny. On the sides, we have 81 points total weight of trapezoid cut fawn diamonds. That's right, 2 perfectly matching trapezoid cut fawn diamonds set into this ring, yellow gold only. Let me do a little bit of a better cleaning on this one. And this piece was supposed to be $19,999. I mean, when it looks like that, it certainly does deserve it, I think, being $19,999, but of course, we can't leave it at that price. It wouldn't be fair to you. Again, tourmaline prices were a little bit of a surprise, you know, when our stone reps came back from the most recent Hong Kong show. They actually had quite a few vendors come up to them and be like, by chance, did you bring any of your, tourmalines and indicolites? Because the prices are kind of crazy right now. So, just wondering. But the piece yesterday was a piece that was in the middle of a lot of chit chat. Management was like, you know what, the prices are going up. We can't sell these pieces for the prices that they are at right now. It'd be better, honestly, to just take the pieces apart, just put them into the private collection, never to be seen again. But here it is, one last chance for one person out there who wants to own the ultimate indicolite ring. This is no longer $19,999. This is also no longer going to be $9,999. If you would like to grab this piece, it is also not going to be $88.88 or $77.77 here today. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, a beautifully constructed ring, got a little bit of an undergallery as well, so super comfortable. And can you also see all of the gold that is sitting underneath the fawn diamonds on the either side as well. Back to the other side we go, and it is also not going to be $77.77, as you probably remember it was last at. So if you like this one, call in early because it is going to be $7,699. And yes, you still get that fabulous 10% off of everything shown today. So this is also what it looks like on the hand. Not a small ring at all. It definitely does span the width of my finger from side to side, but it is not uncomfortable to wear because it is, tapered upwards from the band. So you won't, your fingers will not be, bumping into the stones. You'll be like, the prong, the prong. It is super comfortable to wear. $76.99, the ultimate indicolite ring. Once this one sells today, I cannot get you another one like it. Like the stone itself, I cannot get you another one like it. But for this price as well, I can guarantee you it will not be that price. And if we do get another indicolite by chance and it were very similar to the stone, I can guarantee you the price will probably have a 1 in front of it. So let me know on this one, $76.99. Let us go back up close, and we'll be getting to our fabulous brand new tennis necklaces. So call me on this one. Again, several pieces from before. Sugarloaf Tanzanite, I believe, is still here. But next up, we do have the brand new tennis necklace. Now, what's a little bit different about this style is that it actually goes from larger diamonds to smaller diamonds to larger diamonds to smaller diamonds. So it has a little bit of a wave design almost. Super comfortable. You know, you don't have to worry about these flipping because don't worry, I already tested it out for you. So let me know on this one. I believe it was Anita who had requested it, but again, if you have, you know, if this is maybe not what you're looking for, again, I brought out the best of what we have, and we don't have that much indigo lights to begin with. So let me know on this one. And for our necklaces, let's actually go to the neckline here because I happen to have all three on me right now. This is going to be 1113126. Now, if you are interested in this necklace or in these necklaces, again, I only have three. I have all three on my neckline right now. Please call in early because once they are gone, and I calculated it for you. So if you wanted to get all three and potentially wear them together like this, you can do so. So for the 16-inch, it is going to be 7 carat 60, and I actually have the other lengths and carat weights as well. So for the 17-inch, it is going to be 781 total weight. I'm not sure if how you want to put that, but so for the 17-inch, there is going to be a little bit more diamonds to it, 781 total weight exactly. And then for the 18-inch, we actually have 802 total weights of all of the diamonds. So as you can tell, you know, 16, 17, 18. They sit beautifully. You can't really tell from this angle almost, but there is that, you know, gradual increase and decrease in sizes of the diamonds. But again, you know, you probably have like a million different diamond band rings at this point. You know, you can wear one this day, the other another day. But for tennis necklaces, it's kind of hard to do, you know, a similar yet different enough style to the point where it's like, you can wear one, you know, this day and then wear another one another day and, you know, have it be a little bit different. So here we have it. 17 inches was 781 total weight, yes. And then the 18 inches was 802 total weight. So of all three of those combined, did some math. I know I'm not exactly the best at doing math, but with the help of a calculator, all three of these combined is 2343 total weights in diamonds. So if you wanted to pick up all three, you can do that. Get the ultimate layered stacked look. They all do have to stay in the white gold, however, so keep that in mind. So let's get started with the pricing. So starting from the 16-inch, now if you know what diamonds are usually priced at, our VS diamonds, you know, usually 1,000 a carat, you know that. So if we were to go according to that calculation, the 16-inch should be $7,600, right? But it's not. For the 16-inch, if you would like it, again, please call in early because once they are gone, they are gone. The 16-inch is not going to be $7,600. The 16-inch is going to be $5,999. I have a look of disappointment on my face right now, but $59.99 for the 16-inch for over 7 carats, close to 8 carats of diamonds. But wait, that's not all. For the 17-inch, if we were to go according to that, you know, 1,000 a carat price, what would that be? $7,810, right? But it's not. If you like the 17-inch, it is going to be $6,199. Cue another look of disappointment. Another look of confusion because what are we doing here? And the 18-inch length, same formula, $8,020, but it's not. If you like the 18-inch, it is going to be $6,399. And I said this before, but combining all of it, the total weight of the carat weights itself would be 23 carats, 23.43. And if we were to add all three of these necklaces together in terms of the price and give you the discount off of each of them, that'll be $16,737.30. So it is completely up to you. If you like one, just need the one, you're like, you know what, I don't need three to stack or layer, no problem. But if you wanted to get all three and get this ultimate look, that is also no problem at all. And you know what? These necklaces, they are built in such a way that once they are clasped, the links between the diamond baskets will only sit a certain way, so they will never flip. I tested these out. I had all three of these on yesterday, when everyone was here. I ran a few laps in the parking lot, did not flip. I attempted a few cartwheels, did not flip. I thought about attempting a backflip, did not go through with that. And they stayed perfectly fine. They stayed perfectly situated. No tangling, no nothing. Sat perfectly fine on my neckline. So these will absolutely not flip. They have that beautiful gradual design. Again, diamonds, VS diamonds have that shimmery style to them as well. So pick your favorite because, if you like all three, you're like, you know what, maybe I'll grab all three. You still get 10% off of each item. It's not 10% off of, the total bill. It's off of each item. So call me on these. Again, I sincerely think that maybe something was broken when they calculated the diamond prices on these, but there is definitely a huge discrepancy between that carat weight and that final price. So let me know on either of these. And let us go back to our Indicalite, and I can take one of these necklaces off and I will show it to you up close as well. So thank you for looking with me at the Indicalite, but we are going to go and yes. Thank you very much, Stanley. Thank you so much, Stanley. I do my best. Again, was not professionally trained in this field at all, but thank you for your kind words. So call me on the Indicalite. But here we have the necklace up close and personal. So here we have it. You can see how the design, the diamonds, they go from a larger stone into a smaller stone. But again, these are not teeny tiny itty bitty little stones. It gives you such a interesting wave design. They're still wearable. It's just ever so slightly different. And it's, again, such a unique, subtle, but different take on a tennis necklace. The closure, the clasp is still the same. So one of the diamonds has a button. So you just press the button. And again, my nails are not working with me. So you just push the diamond on the part over here, if you can see it. So on this side, you just push that diamond right there down, slide the necklace open, and your necklace is open, your necklace is closed. Once you close it, you will hear that click, and then you have your 2 figure-8 safeties to keep it extra secure. That goes for all 3 of your necklaces. So let me know on any of these. Again, one only of each. If you're thinking about it, good. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is all we have. This is definitely a different style. It is still diamonds. It is still gold. So just let me know if you would like to pick up any of these 3. Let's also take a look at it on the hand as well. So I'm just close it here so I can drape it. So here we have it against the hand. Got it the other way around. But there we have it. This is the 16-inch necklace. Again, from this distance, you can't exactly tell which length it is. But again, 16, 17, 18, only one of each, white gold only for all of these. So if you want to pick up all 3, go ahead. I'm not limiting you to only one necklace per cart, but this is what it looks like against the hand. Again, the slight change of diamond sizes is not so obvious and so in your face. So if that's you're like, I don't know, but you saw it from a distance, it definitely did not, it definitely did not give, a huge difference from if you were to see a 1 carat stone into a 10-point stone. They are all still huge sized diamonds. You will definitely see them from any distance away, but they are here 16, 17, 18, and your complimentary prices. All the information is up there. If you have any additional questions on any of these, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them, but this is all we have in terms of our brand new tennis necklace of today. So call me on this one. And let us go up close and let us actually do a little revisit to our yellow diamond. If this is still here, I think we have a problem. But this was 110727 for $19.99. This was our round yellow diamond. So if you maybe missed this earlier, this is still here as far as I'm aware. So call me if you would like to see that on the hand or however again. What else do we have here today? Heart-shaped necklace, I believe, might still be hanging out. I do actually have a bracelet. It is with rubies, so if you are a ruby lover, have rings, have earrings, have pendants, necklaces, but do not have a bracelet just yet. I do have one coming up in a few short moments, so let me know if you have any other requests as well, and we can get to that. No problem at all. So call me Lucille Diamond. I can't believe it's still here for $19.99. So coming up next, we do have the bracelet. So going from the necklaces to the bracelets, here we have 1111586. This is our ruby bracelet. This is yellow gold only. So again, because of the prices we've been doing, some of these pieces, yeah, the price, gotta keep them as is in the gold color, but luckily for you, rubies look the absolute best in the yellow gold. This piece started at probably 30,000, but $3,999. You got perfectly matched rubies, 6 of them total. If you were the one who picked up the ring, I believe it was Denise. Maybe think about this one as well, but if not, and you're like, you know what, I like this style of bracelet, do call in early because only one of these as well. 336 total weight of the Burma rubies. Again, 6 perfectly matched stones. 30 points of the white diamonds. Now those are all of the diamonds, bezel set in the middle of each bow tie, connecting the rubies there. And this is our 7-inch bracelet. So this means that 7-inch bracelet, it'll fit anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5-inch wrist. And it is also not going to be $39.99, $29.99, or even $1,999 here today. If you would like to pick up this bracelet, again, solid 14 karat yellow gold. Just because we're doing the 10% off does not mean that, we're cutting off 10% of the bracelet. Be like, sorry, you can only have, this little chunk on the side here. Maybe you get a ruby, maybe not. You still get this entire bracelet, and it's not going to be $19.99 or $18.88, but we are going to make it $1,777 to the very first caller here today for this entire bracelet. This is also what it looks like against the hand. So here we have it. I know it's a little bit shy next to the huge bangle that I have coming up, but this is the ruby bracelet for $17.77 only, very first caller. Again, if you need any length adjustments, we can do so as well. Just talk to your operators about that, but it just does have to stay in the yellow gold here today. This entire bracelet, all of those rubies, and I'm just gonna show it like against the hand even. Could you imagine taking out one of those rubies and just having it, in a ring? But then you have, 6 stones totals in this one bracelet, and this entire piece is only $17.77, because that is what is happening here today. So let's go back up close. $17.77 on this bracelet. Call me if you would like to pick it up. And if you have any requests are welcome, and we will go from there. So coming up next, our blue zircon gents ring has gone, but if you are a lady looking for a blue zircon, I do happen to have a ring here today in a very unique design. So let me know on the bracelet. Again, just because I'm moving on does not mean that the piece has sold. I just have a lot of pieces to show you today. This is 1118553. This is not a small ring. This has a 518 pear-shaped blue zircon in the center of this entire piece. And it also has 46 points total weight of the white diamonds. Now, the diamonds are in the outermost pear shape, and also on either side in those little triangular shapes you have there. That is all where your diamonds are going to be. However, connecting your center stone to the outer diamond halo, if you will, there is going to be this beautiful, it's almost like a hidden hearts motif, but it's also like a hearts halo, but done in that fabulous millgrain design. And a piece like this, well, they didn't even give me a proper starting price, but if this piece were priced at where it's supposed to be, it would start somewhere in the area of $3,999. And $39.99 is, of course, not going to be your final price here today. $29.99, taking another $1,000 off. After all, this is a rather large piece. I mean, that center stone itself is over 5 carats, but it is definitely not priced like one. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, it has a slight basket to it. And then from the back side as well. True to size band on this one. Again, super comfortable. Got a under gallery of sorts from the back side. And $19.99. It is also not going to be. If you like this piece here today, $19.99 is not going to be your final price. For this one, again, heavily recommend the white gold if you want to change it, if you must have it in the yellow gold. Just give us some time, but white gold is where it's at. And we will make this entire ring one person only for $1,399 for only one caller here today. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, definitely not a small piece. Definitely not a small stone, and definitely not priced like one. So $13.99 on this one, still get your 10% off. So let me know if you would like to grab it here today. It's got that slight basket, which I love about some of these pieces, where it's just like slightly elevated off of the hand so that, you know, it's not irritating to wear or like kind of funny, wonky to wear. But here we have it, $13.99 for this entire piece. Again, if you want to take it apart, go ahead. You know, set the ring, set the stone into some other mounting, and, you know, potentially maybe even sell it for way more than $13.99. But as for now, this piece, like it is $13.99. So call me on this one, and we will go back up close for yet another look at it. I believe our kunzite is still here, maybe sugarloaf tanzanite. I know it's a rather unique cut. Definitely don't see it every single day. And our necklaces, again, have a few questions on our necklaces so far, but people still thinking about which lengths to get maybe. So let me know if any of those are gone. In the meantime, call us quickly on our blue zircon ring here. And again, any requests are 100% welcome. If you have, you know, a request from something you saw maybe yesterday, you know, just going through yesterday's show and you're like, you know what, I wonder if that piece is still here. It never hurts to ask, so call us with an item number. Again, that is the most helpful way to help you locate a piece that you're thinking about. And let me know on the zircon and also on the ruby bracelet. Again, ruby bracelet, 6 stones total, over 3 carats total weight for only $17.77. And this one is still here for $13.99. So let me know. Also have a fun critter piece, the koi fish, if you remember that well. This actually might be a price that is very close to this ring on right now. So we will move this little guy aside and enter the koi fish. This is going to be 112-1288. This is our koi fish ring, one of the very few critter pieces we have left. I'm trying to look and see if we maybe have any other critter pieces. And I do have a flamingo in a ring. As a ring. I do have a flower, though I don't think flowers can count as critters. But here we have our koi fish, 18K white gold on this one, 60 points of the round and tapered shaped Burma rubies, as you can see in the body of the fish as well as in the tail itself. So I mean, just look at that tail and just imagine like how much work was put into just sourcing the stones, having them cut to the perfect shape to fit into that, again, unique shape. It is not just like, you know, a circle, a square. Those are to mimic the shapes of a fish's tail. So there we have the rubies. And of course, 7 points total weight of the blue sapphires in the eyes right there. Actually did not notice this till just now, but the eyes are actually cabochon cut, which is super cool. So cabochon cut, blue sapphires as the eyes, and 60 points of diamonds in the body of the fish, finishing off the entire design of this fabulous critter piece. Of course, it has to have an undergallery, and $39.99 is a starting price of this one, but $39.99 it is not going to be your final price at all. This is what it looks like from the front one more time. And interestingly enough, it almost gives the vibe of like a bypass style ring, so that's super cool. $39.99, $29.99, $1,999 it is not going to be. If you would like to grab this piece again, once it is gone, we cannot make another one like it, but it is not going to be $19.99. This is what it looks like on the hand. So again, one of our more fun critter pieces here today. Call me quickly because this piece is going to be $1,399. So $13.99 before your discount, you still get that 10% off. And this entire piece will go home to you. And here you have Mr. Fish wrapped around your finger. It's like having a little friend to, accompany you throughout your day. So call me on this one. Again, you can wear it however, or I could also flip it around if you wanted to see it the other way. So this is just, not a 100% true symmetrical piece, but you can wear a few different ways. Would probably not wear it as a pinky or thumb ring, but any other finger I think would be perfectly fine. $13.99 on this one. Let us go back up close. One more look at it. And call me if you would like to grab this guy. Blue zircon ladies ring, I think it's still here. Kunzite piece, maybe verifying. So again, just because I move on quickly does not mean that the piece is gone and done for good. Just want to show you as many pieces as possible here today. I'm gonna do a quick little flash of this pendant. And it is a rather large pendant, so beware. But because it is a large pendant, I don't think it's necessarily unwearable, just because of how simple the design is. Now, simple works in this case. This is what it looks like on the hand. So this is 112-2160. Funnily enough, it actually looks a lot more green on the TV screen. In person, under funkier lighting, it definitely gives off more blue, but under this certain lighting on the wheel, it definitely gives off a lot more greens, which is really cool to see. Again, opals, you can't put them under one light source and be like, okay, that's it. You gotta put it under different light sources, take it outside, but under, under the shade, it'll still look different. And this is actually going to be our platinum piece. So I believe this is maybe our first platinum piece of today. 1641 is the carat weight of your center stone, even though 1641 very well could be an item number, but that is truly the carat weights of the center stone itself. So it is not an itty bitty teeny tiny little opal. It is a huge one, but because of the design of it, it is not overwhelming. It is not so, exquisite to the point where you don't feel like there's a proper occasion to wear it. This one I could definitely see you wearing it, rather often, if not every single day. It has 201 total weight of all of the diamonds here, so it has a double halo of diamonds and diamonds going down the bail. If you need any measurements on the bail itself, do let me know. It looks like, I can fit all of our diamonds by the yard, so if you have the 202, could fit as a chain for this piece. And here's where the problem starts, because the price started at $24,999. But it's okay, I am here to help you. This is not going to be $24,999. This is also not going to be $14,999. And would it be okay if we maybe dropped below the $10,000 range and went to $9,999? And would you be okay if I did not stop pricing it from there? Because $99.99, again, it is a huge stone, a lot of bright neon greens coming through. Yes. Yes, fish ring is true to size. So I have some questions on the fish, my little fish friend. $99.99, $88.88, not gonna be your final price. If you like this, I know this is, you don't wake up on, Thanksgiving Day and you're like, I wonder if TVON has, a huge black opal pendant. Well, if you by chance were one of those who, wanted a huge black opal pendant, this one is here. This one is going to be $7,999. And let me also give you a measurement because this is a huge pendant. From top to bottom, this measures exactly 1.5 inches from top to bottom. So again, if you could just imagine this as a ring, it would definitely be overwhelming. So I'm glad that they put this in a pendant, but $79.99 is going to be your final price. This is what it looks like on the neckline. If you maybe even wanted to, put it with the necklace that we had from earlier, that would definitely look fabulous. So $79.99 on this one. This is also what it looks like against fabric. So from this angle too, you see a lot more of like almost Paraiba colored flashes, which is really cool. So, I just took one step to my left, held it up a little bit higher, and boom, the color already changes. So let me know if you would like to pick this one up. And again, I think this would look great with one of our tennis necklaces. So call us if you are interested in maybe taking one of the necklaces in addition to this fabulous black opal pendant. But $79.99 is going to be your final price, and of course I will show it up close as well, so you get to see what it looks like and maybe even see more colors that we didn't necessarily get to see, from such a far distance away. So, and yes, we do. You see there, some oranges have come out to play, so definitely a fabulous piece. $79.99 is your price here today, and I believe Mr. Fish has found its home, so he's gonna swim, and go find his forever home. So call me on this one. I know it's not a small piece at all, but it is truly a magnificent piece. Aside from this one, I've only seen 2 other large black opal pendants, so I'm really glad that we are able to, try something a little bit different for someone out there. So let me know on this one. This is also what it looks like from the back side. So there you see a little bit of the host rock, which is really cool, from Mother Nature herself, and it's got a little bit of a basket as well, so it'll sit upright on your neckline and will not flip as well. So here we have it. This is our black opal pendant, and it is so large I need to readjust my tweezers. So give me one moment here. So here we have it. One last look at it. $7,999 for this entire platinum and our 1641 black opal as a center stone. So let me know on this. I know it's not a small purchase, but it is something that is special, and I think one special person out there should definitely, you definitely deserve a piece like this. Wear it and enjoy it. Wear it under different lights as well. See what different colors might come out, and really just have fun with it. This is one of those stones where it's like, you look at an opal under different lighting, and it's like, did I do something to the stone? Like, did someone switch out the stone, or like, what happened to it? It looks a little bit different. So, other stones like, morganites, tanzanites, they're all beautiful colors, but to have multiple beautiful colors in one, that is what makes me absolutely love the black opal variety. So call me on this one, let me know. And we do have quite a bit of pendants here today. So I do have 2 cluster styles of pendants. They are both with rubies, so if you're not tired of rubies just yet, I do have 2 more options, and they are also both going to be the same price. So let me know on this one. I'm going to set it down again. So here you have it. This is also what it looks like from the side, because I do not want you to lay awake at night, be like, oh, I just bought that pendant and I have no idea what it looks like from the side. But there is that angle from the side. Again, all platinum. Again, large stone means a lot of platinum, a lot of metals to accommodate the stone. But let us go to the hand shot here. Got a little bit of an interesting display here. I have 2 different pendants. This is going to be yet another case of your choice of. So let's start with the leaf-like design that is on the left side. That is going to be 1119673. That is with your marquise cut rubies. So on the left side it's with marquise rubies, on the right side with the round rubies. But on the left side, 485 total weight of the marquise rubies, 12 points of the white diamonds in that interesting overlap design on the side there. Again, the one on the left is 1119673 and has to stay like it is in the yellow gold. The other one is in the white gold, so again, they both have to stay like it is for the gold colors. But again, yes, so 485 is the total weight of the marquises, and 12 points of the diamonds in that triple overlapping design there. Yes. Thank you very much. Ruby bracelet has gone, so thank you very much. And any other items, if you need to see it again, quick little flash from on the hand again, no problem at all. But this one, the one in the yellow gold, it actually does have an enhancer bail. So that is, again, yet another aspect we do not get to see every single day. So that's really cool. But the white gold one, it also has a rather large bail as well, so it's up to you, honestly, like which one you like more. And the one in the yellow gold, it does measure 1.5 inches from top to bottom. So again, not a small piece. Don't think that these are small pieces because they are not. And this piece was supposed to be $39.99. And actually both of them started at $39.99. So I wonder if we can do like double graphics up there, like a graphics on the left, graphics on the right. That'd be pretty interesting. But $39.99 is not going to be your final price if you would like to pick up either one of these. If you don't want to wait for the graphics on the one in the white gold, again, they are ultimately going to be at the same price. It's truly going to be your choice of. We are going to not even do $19.99 for any of these. If you would like to grab it, we will do it $1,499. For yes, the graphics are for the one on the left, but for the one on the right, it is going to be 1119930, 14K white gold, and it has 450 total weight of the round Burma rubies, and it also has 50 points of the white diamonds. Now you can, I know like from this angle you can't really see the exact details and design to it, but I will also be able to show it up close as well. But yes, 1119930, 450 of the rubies. Again, not small stones. The one on the right, already gone? All right, one on the right looks like it might already be gone. So let's just get the graphics up there so they have all the info. 450 of the rubies, 50 points of the white diamonds. Now keep in mind the one on the right is not an enhancer, but it is going to be $14.99 on that one. So here we have it, our two pendants, $14.99, your choice of. I believe the one in the white gold is already gone. So call me on the one in the yellow gold. And again, reminder, the one in the yellow gold is enhancer. So let's also go to the neckline here so you can really see yet another perspective of it. Again, two beautiful pendants. I could imagine, you know, just having the one in the white gold, maybe, you know, using the tennis necklace as a chain for that one perhaps. So let me know on either of these. And I believe the white gold one is gone. So let us go up close and I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like up close and personal. So let's go to the wheel and let me know on Mr. Black Opal here. It's been sitting there. But this is the one with the rounds, the white gold one. I believe this one is already gone. So again, a huge presence. I mean, just look at those stones individually. I mean, that is just very impressive. And this one does have a under gallery, so a beautiful floral look. A lot of gold on this one, and I believe this one is gone. So thank you very much on this one. And next up, we do have the one in the yellow gold. This one does have marquise cut Burma rubies, and again, it has the diamonds set in that beautiful wavy overlapping look on one corner of this piece. I think this piece in particular reminds me of like grapes. I know grapes are not exactly ruby colored, but definitely does remind me of that. This is also what it looks like from the backside. So there you have your enhancer bail. If you wanted to open up that bail, put it on a wider chain, you can do that at all with no problem at all. And then again, a beautiful look from the backside. It gives me a very, almost like a very floral look, which is kind of funny because I don't know what about it gives me that floral vibe, but it's definitely there. So $14.99 on this one, let me know. This is the only one that is here from our duo. So call me on this one. Conch pearl necklace is also here. Our fish, I believe, is gone. So no more critters, but I do have a flamingo style ring. Let me see, kite cut yellow sapphire, I believe is still here. Kind of concerning. Maybe we'll take that to the back and do a little markup on the price. I don't know. Maybe people feel a little weirded out, you know, it's like our triple zircon rings, which I believe are still here. It's like 3 natural stones and VS diamonds in one piece, and it's only, you know, under $1,000. That seems a little like, are those stones real? They are all natural, all real. I know there's, you know, people are introducing lab created stones out there, and it's like, ugh. Like personally, I was like, part of me didn't even want to believe that that was real, but here we are, and you know, they're out there now. So everything here is natural, everything out there, you gotta really question them about it. So call me on this one. $14.99 is going to be your final price. Again, the other one is gone, so thank you very much on that one. Next up, we do have morganite. So here we have it. Princess cut morganite. This is 1122482. Now this one does have to stay in the rose gold, but I just love our morganites in the rose gold. I mean, if you're not a rose gold person, but you're like, you know what, I've been a little bit interested, I've been hearing about how, everyone's been coming back for even diamond pieces in the rose gold. Well, this is a stone that just looks good naturally in the rose gold, and it does have to stay like it is, so maybe this is your very first rose gold piece. But this is a 320 princess cut morganite in the center here. 67 points total weight of your VSY diamonds, that double row going through and underneath the entirety of the design. And if you are newer to the bridge mounting, this is what it looks like from the side. Your stone is held so it is elevated above that double row of diamonds going through and underneath it. Such a unique look, a unique design. $29.99 was your price. $29.99 is no longer your price. If you would like to grab this one, we will make it not even $19.99, but take off yet another $1,000 and make it very first caller $999. And it does have to stay like it is in the rose gold. We will still size it for you. And just look at the back side of this ring. I mean, yeah, it has a 320 princess cut morganite in it from the private collection, but look at the back side of the ring. How much gold is in this ring alone. And yes, we will still size it for you. So $9.99 on this one. This is what it looks like on the hand. So let me know if you would like to pick it up here today. A fabulous look of the rose gold, of the morganite. This is what it looks like from the side. So again, another look at our bridge mounting from the side perspective here. $999. We'll get this home to you today. And yes, I feel like I have to keep saying it, but 10% off still qualifies. As long as you see it up here on the wheel spinning, the 10% off discount will apply to it. So $9.99 on this one. Let me know. Also have a Windsor sapphire in a pendant. Don't get to see that too often, but we do have one today. Yes. All right, this one is gone. Thank you very much. And what shall I bring back? This blue zircon is still here, I believe. So call me on this blue zircon. The bag is gone. It is 111-8553, $13.99 on this fabulous blue zircon piece here today. And again, black opal pendant. I know it's not a teeny tiny little piece, but when I saw it, I instantly was like, wow. I get to see pieces rather often, and usually when it's a very impressive piece, my first instinct is to grab it and try it on. And that black opal pendant was of no exception. But first, of course, I had it in my hand, admiring it nonstop for, at least a good 30 minutes or so. But yeah, so some of these pieces, it's really like, they just catch your attention, they keep your attention, it's like you just can't stop looking at it. So just imagine what everyone will be doing to the pendant when you have it on your neckline. Just be like, what is that? Can I see that pendant up close and personal, please? So yeah, I do have another. Oh, looks like it's even larger. I have an even larger black opal pendant, but it is a more, it's a more designery feel to it. I'll just do a quick little flash of it on the hand. I had it not too long ago, I believe. So this is the pendant I am talking about. Yep. And again, funnily enough, has a lot more green from this perspective, but this is the largest black opal pendant that I have. Just giving it a quick little flash. So if you are interested in it, do let me know. I can bring up all the information. And funnily enough as well, it's, also been discounted. So if you want to see this with all the information, let me know. But just letting you know that this piece is here. Let us go back to the little blue zircon we have on the wheel. And what else is here today? Maybe it's time for the earrings. I had on a pair of earrings from yesterday. Started off a little bit scared of them because of just how large the earrings were. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to give them a chance. gonna conquer my fears of huge earrings. And so this is one of them. Yes, I know this is only one of them. The other one is still in my ear. I will leave it there until I show it to you what it looks like on the ear shot. This is 1119092. This is from that designer that, you know, we ended up working together because of one reason, and that is because they also work with the same quality of diamonds as us. Again, if you know us, we are very, you know, strict with our quality of diamonds. And a lot of you guys can clearly see the difference. And once you find TVON, you never go back. You never go to any other jewelry store because you look at their diamonds and it's like, ugh, I can't. So this is the one designer where it's like, you know what? Their diamonds meet our standards, which is why this pair of earrings is here today. Again, this is the entire pair. I have the other one in my ear. But as you can see, they actually are a little bit different from us in the way that they actually use baguette cut diamonds. So this one is 18K white gold, has to stay like it is. Beautifully layered with that leaf design. 209 total weight of the baguette diamonds and 209 total weights of the round white diamonds. Love that carat weight. And first of all, you know, the price, $22,999. I get it, it's a huge diamond piece, a huge pair of earrings, but again, super comfortable to wear. And the price has been dropped quite significantly. 418 total weight of the diamonds combined. So again, you saw it on the ear when I was up there, and it is absolutely not a small presence on the ear. Again, my earlobes are rather sensitive. Only got them pierced a little bit over 2 years ago at this point. So, you know, sometimes even like regular studs, my ears have a little bit of trouble with, but these, no problem at all. Had them on for hours yesterday. Even when I was running my laps, doing my cartwheels with the necklaces, I had these in, and I was like, you know what, these feel great. Like, almost left the building yesterday with these on. Luckily, I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, my ears look great. Oh, I should probably take them off before I go, huh? But the thing is, they look great because of one reason, and that is the diamonds. And yes, the entire thing is basically covered and smothered in diamonds, but personally, because I get to see these pieces in person, it is because of the baguette cut white diamonds. Last Friday, if you were with me, I had on yet another pair of earrings from this exact same line, the same designer line. And they were not nearly as large as these are. And I was down on one side of the hallway, and then if you know Ping, who is a fellow member of our TVON family, she was on the other side of the hallway, and she said she saw me in like a few hundred feet away, and she was like, "Come here." And I went over and I was like, "Yes, do you have a question?" And she was like, "I love your earrings." And I'm like, "You saw those from, you know, from a couple hundred feet away?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're so bright." And I'm like, you know what? That is the magic of the baguette cut white diamonds. And I know right now they look like kind of funky, but that is because they're reflecting, you know, the darkness of the studio. But when I angle them down, you get to see the true color, which is no color of the diamonds themselves. Just imagine how these would look, you know, outside under direct sunlight. You will probably blind a few people with your diamonds in your ear. But this is not going to be $22,999. This is also not going to be $9,999. Again, a huge pair of earrings. Just imagine, again, all the work it takes to even get the stones perfectly matched, set into this perfect pair of earrings. Again, you're getting the entire pair. I'm not charging you $99.99 for only one earring, even though places out there are probably doing that. I just have the other one in my ear to show you what it looks like again. This is also not going to be $88.88 or $77.77. Again, over 4 carats of diamonds, but you gotta think about it this way as well. where you can't just look at, carat weight and just automatically assume, 1,000 a carat. The quality of the diamonds matter a lot, and these definitely tip top of the line in terms of quality. And baguette diamonds, if there were any flaws in these stones, you will be able to see it from miles away, and that no doubt will affect how brilliant and bright the stones are, which if you just look at it, I'm just moving it ever so slightly, do not have that problem at all. And $77.77 is also not going to be your final price. If you're worried that these earrings are going to be too heavy, do not fear. We actually have these specially made backings. So this is what they look like. So they actually have that extra ring of gold at the top, so your earrings will be kept upright, will not fall forward. And because of the position of the post as well, if you have like a looser piercing and you're like, oh, those are not gonna work out for me, trust me, with the placement of the post and in addition to the special custom backing that were created just for this pair of earrings, you will have no problem at all wearing these earrings. And let's also take a look at them on the ear, because this is, again, the most important perspective as to what they look like, because I mean, just look at it. Just so reflective, so bright, and just so designer. But if you were to get these, I don't want you to be afraid of wearing them. I once upon a time was afraid of wearing them. I looked at them, I saw them. When I first saw them, I was like, wow, those are beautiful, but I would never wear them. I went from I would never wear them, I would only, admire them from afar, to now I have them in my ear for hours at a time. Super comfortable. Again, I have the backing on the earring right now, and it is not falling forward at all, so this is how they will sit. If you have any like a looser piercing, they will cover it up, no problem, and the backing definitely does help. But $77.77 is not going to be your final price for today. Let us go back up close for yet another look at it. And I will, of course, be able to put up both together so you get to see the entire perfectly matched pair. And we will do them for one caller and one caller only for $6,999. One caller only on this fabulous pair of super designer earrings. Again, they are large, no doubt about that, but they are not uncomfortable. Again, I've had them in for hours at a time yesterday. When I got here today, my first thought was, those earrings, I need them. I need to be wearing these earrings. That is just how comfortable they are. I surprisingly love these more and more. The more time I get to spend with these earrings, the more I love them. And I want someone out there, if you love a fabulous pair of designer earrings, to really just own these, love them, wear them well, wear them often. And $69.99 will get them home to you. So here we have it, again, perfectly matching. And there's also, with how the leaves, I'll call them leaves, with how the leaves are set as well, they perfectly will frame your face as well. So the part that is a little bit more flat will go towards, will sit next to your face. And then the other side, the side that has the more curvature to it, will be on the outside. Again, wear it however you want. That is just how I would recommend you wear it, but it is here for $6,999. This fabulous pair of earrings, and they are super heavy as well. This is also what they look like from the back side. So again, so much gold on these, a lot of diamonds as well. $69.99 on this fabulous pair of earrings. This is also what they look like against the hand. So if you need yet another look at them, I mean, they probably would not even work if they were to be, made into rings. So that's just yet another look at them. But again, I love these earrings, surprisingly so. Expand your jewelry collection. So many of our gals have started off being like, oh, I only wear certain pieces. I only wear, let's say hoops. Hoops an inch or below. But now they're like, you know what? 2-inch hoops, let's try it out. Or 2-inch earrings, let's try it out. So, you never know until you try. So $69.99 on these. Let us go back up close. I'll put them up together again for one more look before they go back into my ear. And I maybe get to wear them for the rest of the evening. But let me know on these. Again, not a teeny tiny small little piece, but I think that someone out there must love these and definitely does deserve to pick them up for themselves. So call me if you want them. $69.99, you still get your 10% off. And again, necklaces, I believe, are still here. If you wanted to get all three, we can do all three for you. Again, definitely not priced like what they should be. So let me know on any of those. And since we are on a little bit of a diamond train, I know I keep, shoving it into everyone's faces, but our largest ever tennis bracelet, our 1275, is still hanging out. If anyone would like to see yet another look at that one, I do have it at the ready. I know everyone's probably sick of it by now, but I do have it off to the side. So if you want to see one more look at it, if you maybe weren't here with us the past couple of days or weeks, I've been showing it nonstop. I know everyone's been loving it. Maybe even doing a little bit of a bracelet taunting. So that bracelet is here, however, our largest in TVON history. So that will be ready off to the side if anyone wants to take another look at that. If not, we do have some other designer pieces, not nearly as a little bit crazy as this one, but let us go and start with this one actually, maybe on the hand shot. This is going to be 1119668. Every time I look at this piece, I think about the 4th of July. And I think it's because it really reminds me of almost like fireworks in the night sky. 18K white gold on this one, 103 of the rubies, 101 of the black diamonds, and 118 of the blue sapphires. And with all that's going on in this piece, I almost forget, but there is still 59 points of the white diamond. So that is a hefty carat weight altogether. $39.99 was your price, and $39.99 is no longer going to be your price. $39.99, $29.99, $1,999, not going to be your price, not going to be your final price. If you'd like to grab this one, take off another $1,000 and make it $999 here today. And honestly, the black diamonds provide the perfect backdrop for the remainder of the stones, allowing the sapphires, the rubies, the diamonds to really pop and just show off in terms of, how brilliant and bright they are. This is what it looks like against the neckline. So here we have it, some different perspectives on it. Loving the negative space as well, but this entire pendant, again, not a small piece at all. $999 for the very first collar. Let us go up close, and I will move aside the earrings and put them back in my ear. So $999 on this fabulous pendant. This is what it looks like up close and personal. Even the way that the stones are set, it's almost like this entire piece has it looks smooth almost in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when the gold, when the light catches the gold at that one specific angle, this entire piece almost looks really, almost abnormally smooth in a way. So $999 on this pendant. Let me know. It is not a small piece. This is, again, yet another look at it on the hand shot. So call me on this one. It is a fabulous designer piece. You can take this one. Thank you very much. This one is gone, and this one is another recap in case you missed it from earlier. We just had some huge earrings up there, but Mr. Kunzite is back again for yet another look. So this one, I need to locate the information. It's a huge old mess up here. But just take a look at the Kunzite for now, and I will get the next piece ready, as it is a floral piece. It has a pearl in the center of it, and it also has purple rhodium. Yes, that piece is here for yet another look. And I actually do have quite a lot of pendants and necklaces to get through today, so hope you guys are okay with that. If not, again, any requests are welcome. If you are looking for more rings in particular. Speaking of rings, I do have a huge cabochon ruby. No, it is not of the star variety. It is a true cabochon ruby. No star effect on this one. That is coming up in a few short moments. But in the meantime, we do have this very interesting, very unique design coming up. So call me on the kunzai again, not a teeny tiny small little piece. And we have this guy to get to. Oh, I should not have zoomed back in because I have to zoom back out. But it's all worth it for this entire piece. This is 1118710. This is our brooch. So it is not a pendant. Unfortunately, it does not have that hidden veil built into this piece, but it is our pin. It's gotten its own fair share of discounting, started at $79.99. And this is in the white and yellow gold. So you can see there how clear the two tones of gold are. Now what's not noted here is the purple rhodium that is in the little, again, I'm not great with, the anatomy of a flower, but you can see the purple rhodium there. 18K throughout the entire piece. 12.5 millimeter of the pearl itself, so not a small pearl. 10 points of the emeralds in that single leaf off to the side there. 94 points total weight of the pink sapphires set into the outer edge of the flower petals, as you can see there. It's a beautiful blend between the pink and the yellow gold. And last but not least, we do have 11 points of the diamonds. And if you're wondering, I do not see any diamonds. Right in the corner of, I guess, the stem, the branch part, you do see something that is sparkling, a little bit hiding. Bezel set into that little spot right there is a diamond, so that's where you get your diamonds from. $79.99 is not going to be your price on this one here today. It's been rather heavily discounted, and it is a designer piece through and through. It is a super unique piece given the purple rhodium, yet another part that we don't get to see that often. This is the first time I've ever seen it, and probably first time a lot of you guys have ever seen it. This is not going to be $49.99 or $39.99 or even $2,999 here today. I know we are still dropping it, concerningly so. This is what it looks like against the hand. So again, this is a pin, a rather large one at that, but it is such a beautiful piece. It is so, there's such a wide variety of colors in this piece, but it still works together and it works so well. It doesn't seem like, the purple is out of place. Yes.
Only can you use that brooch, right?
This one?
Can you use that pendant?
This one is only a pin, a brooch.
And can you measure the length of it?
Of course, the length of it, I will get you a measurement. So yeah, this is not a pendant. This is only a pin. So here we have it. Looks like it's about 2.5 inches, about. So again, not a small piece. This is what it looks like on the neckline. So again, I know you can't wear it like this on the neckline, but this is just for size perspective. This is, again, beautiful as a pin. I love it, actually. Surprising, okay. I mean, I love it already, but I love it even more now. If you were to see it as a true pin. Looks so fabulous. Oh, $29.99, not gonna be your final price. I might just have to stay here, actually. Wow, just look at the pearl too. It's such a large pearl. And then with the purples, with the pinks, the yellows, the greens, it's such a fabulous, almost like a springtimey kind of look. $29.99 is not gonna be your price. Let us go back up close and take one more look at it and make it $2,699 on this fabulous designer piece here today. Once it is gone for good. Again, purple rhodium, love that concept, loving the combination of colors in this. And $26.99, and yes, you still get your 10% off of this piece as well. Let me know if you'd like to grab it. One of a kind, truly unique. And this is also what it looks like from the side. So there you can see the pin itself, the texturing on the stem, the branch of the flower, and all of those purple rhodium parts hovered beautifully around, protecting almost that center 12.5 millimeter pearl. So let me know on this one. Again, a highly exquisite piece. And we will be moving on into yet another necklace. So sorry with all the necklaces here, but just wanted to give them all yet another look. So let's start with this one on the hand as well. This is yet another piece, aquamarine. Know it, love it. 112-2195 is your item number here today. It might look like a trillion cut, but it is actually not listed as one. I know the closest cut it resembles would be a trillionth, but it is here as a fancy cut. We'll just say it like that. 3 carat exactly for that center stone, 18K white gold only, 20 points of the diamonds, and there is not a single stone in this entire necklace that is prong set. Everything is bezel set, so there's nothing to catch on, you know, your sweater, your shirt, your jacket, whatever. There's nothing to catch on. It is all sleek and smooth, and $49.99 was where it's at. Past tense, present tense, it is no longer at $49.99 or $29.99 or even $1,999 on this one. Let's take a look at it on the neckline here. I mean, just look at how saturated that stone is. Any other aquamarines you'll see out there will definitely not have this color intensity, this color saturation, and here we have a single 3 carat stone that definitely has all of that and more. And again, the chain is built in, so you don't have to worry about finding a potential chain to go with your pendant. It is all made up and ready for you to wear. And let us go up close and I will show it to you for one more time. And let me also know on this one as well, as it is I know it's a rather unique piece, but this one here, I mean, just look at that. Have you seen an aquamarine that is, you know, this saturated in color ever? Aside from this one, probably not. And it's not going to be $19.99 either if you like to grab it. Again, doing some extra discounting on top of your discount. We will do this one for $1,888 to one person out there today. And again, loving the bezel setting of all the stones. You know, gives it a larger presence than it usually has. You know, with stones, with any stone truly, if you were to bezel set it, it gives it a little bit of a help in terms of giving it a larger presence, you know, on the rings, on earrings, you know, even on necklaces. So $18.88 on this one. This is also what it looks like from the back side. So bezel setting usually means one thing, and that is a lot more gold. And don't forget too that the chain does come with, as it is built into it. So let me actually just grab it a little bit better here so you can see it. Let me just look directly into the center of that stone there. So remarkably saturated, unbelievable almost, for only $18.88 here today for one caller only. Cabochon Ruby is coming up next. So let me know on this one. Again, loving the chain as well. It's so sleek and so smooth. And it's just, you know, we don't typically work too much with chains either. Like, I don't get to see many varieties of chains. So whenever I get to see pieces such as this, where it's like, it's such a unique chain, I'm just like, oh, that's so nice. Like, I don't know what name I would call it, but it feels so smooth to the touch and it feels so nice. So let me know on this one, $18.88. Moving along, we do have this little guy. It's actually a 17 karat ruby, but this is 112-1844. 14K white and yellow gold. I'm gonna zoom in all the way. Again, this is not with the star, so there is no star on this one. If you want a star sapphire, I did have one yesterday, 3-stone style mounting. But this is our ruby. This is our 1728 oval cabochon ruby, 112-1844. And 24 points of the yellow diamonds. I mean, just look at that. I mean, I know it doesn't have the star effect, but just seeing the lights reflected in the cabochon cut itself is like, huh, we can always imagine and pretend. But there are no white diamonds in this piece. This is a huge collectible stone, a huge collectible piece. Very rarely do we get to see rubies, you know, in the 3-carat range. Here it has long surpassed that. And it sits at the 1728 exactly carat weight. I'm a little bit surprised at where this piece started. Because it started at $13,999, but we are going far below that and far below $10,000 as well. $99.99 sounds great. I mean, it's a huge piece after all, accompanied with these fabulous yellow diamonds on either side, millgrain around it, around each of the stones. Does have to stay like it is in the two-tone gold, and you know, personally, I do like the rubies in the yellow gold. However, because there is already the yellow diamonds in the yellow gold around it, I'm actually perfectly happy with how this ruby looks in the white gold. This is what it looks like from the back side. Love how the heart shape in the basket is just reflected into the stone itself. Would not get to see that in a typical faceted gemstone, but that is such a unique look, especially with a cabochon cut stone. Here we have it from the other angle around, and then back to the front we go. It's got that very interesting glow as well. Love the stone so much, and if you know me, I love a 3-stone style ring wherever, whenever. This is not going to be $99.99, $89.99, $79.99. Like, I'm sure we've seen a lot of, you know, 3-carat rubies priced in this price range. How many times more is this stone to a 3-carat ruby? And yet, what are we doing with the price tag? $79.99 is not your final price either. If you would like to grab this piece, we're going to do it for $5,999. And yes, you still get that 10% off of this entire price tag, that $59.99. Take off yet another 10% off at discount and grab this piece here today. This is what it looks like on the hand. I love the stone so much. You gotta really see it up close and personal in some direct lighting, because from here, you know, there's no like light like on it. I'll have to like maybe move myself further up front, but if you have like a flashlight, really just shine it on the stone. Again, not a star ruby, but you really got to see how much glow it has from within the stone as well. Call me on this one. I'm just trying to, I know it's like, what is she doing? I'm just looking at it from a different angle. It just has such a mystical glow coming from within the stone. It's like, I'm a little bit obsessed with this. So let me know, $59.99, gonna put it back up close before, you know, I leave it on my hand forever. But call me on this one. Yes, this one? Thank you very much. And enjoy this one. Looks like, I don't know if our blue zircon is still here. Why is it still here? Is this still here? Someone please tell me. But if this is still here, we might have a problem. So maybe we'll just take it to the back and melt it down. I might just actually, you know what, any piece that doesn't sell by the end of this event, we might just have to, you know, gather them into one pile, take them to the jewelers and be like, you know what, these are not selling even though the prices are a little bit, you know, not what they should be. So maybe we'll just melt them down. Who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Hopefully we won't. Hopefully someone will pick them up by the end of the day, by the end of the event. So call me on this one. And what else do we have here? I think everyone is sick and tired of all of the pendants and necklaces I've been having. Is that right? If so, I am sorry. I'll try to move on to something else. Ooh, emerald. Emerald, another stone that I'm very picky with. If I don't love it, I will not bring it out to show. If I don't love it, I'll probably find a way to not even have the stone itself set into a piece of jewelry. Let me know on this one. This is an emerald, I know I have to say that. This is an emerald. This is 112-2003. You know what? I think covering up that light really allows you to see how beautiful that emerald is, the glow coming from within the stone. Like, this is almost overwhelmingly bright because yes, it is an emerald cut, so it naturally does that, but this is such a fabulous emerald. If you remember the last time I had this, I called this the emerald, the one with the Paraiba-like flashes. Got some little dusties on the wheel. The longer I look at this piece, the more it looks like it has Paraiba colored flashes. And if you look at this with me, you can probably see what I mean by that, right? This piece started at $99.99. This is our 228 emerald cut Colombian emerald. 17 points of the VS yellow diamonds in that single halo surrounding the stone. And I feel like I have to really just cover up the other lights so you actually get to see the stone itself, because if not, the stone is so ridiculously on fire and bright and glowy that you can't even tell what's going on. Or I could also zoom in all the way, and so you can see not the whole stone, but you can see more of what is going on, hopefully. And we have 57 points of the white diamonds. So that includes, yes, the princess cut stones set into the little front sides there. And also your round white diamonds burnished into the band, which if you're able to burnish diamonds into a band, that just means that the band is, oh, you know, just a little bit wider than your usual average diamond band, which I hope you're okay with that. You know, more diamonds, more gold for you. But this stone, I mean, just look at that. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, wow, it's like a Paraiba. It was built into this stone, built into this ring, but it's not. But it definitely does give me the vibes of it. This piece even reminds me of that pear-shaped Mahenge pink spinel I had once upon a time. Beautiful pear shape, was not a large stone, but it was so intense and so neon that the entire half of the stone was just pink. Like, you could not see the facets of it. It was just pink, straight up pink. And this could probably, you know, come very close in terms of, you know, what it is doing inside of that stone. $99.99, I'm not gonna do that. I really want someone to have this piece here today. Again, this is one of my favorite emeralds so far, and I want someone to have it. If you love it, call in quickly, because again, when are you gonna get another emerald that looks like that? I mean, emeralds are supposed to be green, right? I mean, last I checked, emeralds are green, but again, I don't know what's going on. I'm sure everyone can agree with me. Paraiba colored flashes built into the stone. No special effects at all. This is not going to be $99.99, $89.99, $79.99, $69.99. This is what it looks like from the side, again, and from the back side. Backside is the best angle to see if there are any inclusions within a stone, which this one definitely has inclusions. I'm not saying this is 100% clean stone. I want you to really see it for yourself. Again, I'm gonna hold it up and try not to shake the ring. But here we have it. If this were an emerald from any other place, I'm sure they would not want to show you what it looks like from the backside, because then you probably cannot see, you know, through the stone itself, which here you can. Like, there are my tweezers going through the backside or the front of the piece. You can see it right there. If this were an emerald from, you know, any other place, again, they probably would not show you the backside, because it'd just be a solid block of green, no fire, no life to the stone. It's just a 2-carat emerald. But this is a 2-carat emerald and more. This is what it looks like from the other side as well, and not even looking directly into the light or the camera, and just look at what it's doing. Even the side of the stone itself, $69.99, not gonna be your price at all. I just love this stone so much. If you love emeralds, you're like, you know what, I haven't seen any of the good stuff out there. This is one of the ones I would consider to be hey, it's pretty good. You should probably consider it, add it to your collection. And to do that, I want to help you do a little bit more discounting and make this not even $3,999. I know, I skipped a few thousands there, but that's okay. We'll just brush that off and make it $39.99. We'll do a little bit better. If you love this piece as much as I do, we will make it $3,888 to the very first caller out there. Again, a stone like this, you will never find anything like this ever again. I mean, truly, look at it on the hand as well. I just love this stone so much. And here we have it, $38.88. And even from this angle too, it's like, I mean, I'm sorry, are there like Paraibas built into this thing? But no, there is not, but here we are. Might as well, you know, give you the effect of it. But $38.88 is not going to be your final price actually, because yes, you still get the 10% off. So let me know on this one, $38.88 emerald. You know it, you love it. We have only the best of the best, and this is it, $38.88 on this fabulous ring. Up close we go one more time. And I feel a little bit daring for doing this, but this is not the only emerald piece I have today. If we were to go back to the hand shot, if you were interested, yeah, I don't need to say anything except for wow, emeralds. Definitely not a small price tag connected to this piece. So, but if this is something you are, you know, you've seen it, you're like, you know what, 10% off, that is the best discount I will ever see at TVON. Let me know. I will be able to bring up this piece with all of the information, one more look at it, but I mean, just look at that. Huge stones as well. I don't even need to look at the graphics to know the carat weights, because this is 18K white and yellow gold, and the total weight of the emerald itself, 1818. Easy to remember. So let me know if you're interested in seeing more of these. Again, I know these are not teeny tiny little pieces, definitely bringing out some of the museum worthy pieces here today, but just wanted to give this one a quick little flash. So let's go back to our ring, and hopefully if you love this piece as much as I do, please call in early and pick it up for $38.88. Emerald, again, it's a stone where I am like super picky with, and rightfully so, because that one time I went outside a couple months ago for this one, but different jewelry store, I was like, do you have any colored stones? And then she was like, yeah. And then she pointed at this one emerald pendant. Yes. Thank you. I was thinking about her too when I saw that piece. So I'm so glad. I feel like a psychic maybe. Maybe I can tell who's going to pick this one up, hopefully. I sure did, and there's still a lot more. Yeah, definitely a lot of big pieces here today. But yeah, I went to that one jewelry store and they had a single emerald pendant. It wasn't even a ring. And I looked at the emerald and I was like, ugh. I was like, gross. Is this an emerald? Well, I didn't say that to her, of course. I was in my head. I was like, oh, I don't want to, I don't even want to look at it. But I was like, oh, is this an emerald? And the lady was like, yeah. How much was it? Oh, you know, $69.99. It was the fraction of the size of this one, you know, a teeny tiny little piece of emerald, and the diamonds look like, you know, someone went outside in the parking lot, scraped out the ground and was like, hey, these are diamonds, and put them into that pendant. And the gold, well, it was 10K gold, which is, you know, no problem, but, you know, why not have the good stuff, you know, 14K, 18K. But yeah, that teeny tiny little pendant, a emerald that I don't think anyone would want, with diamonds that did not sparkle. Like, the glitter on the ground around me sparkles more than the diamonds in that pendant that I saw. Sorry to say it like that, but it's true. And the price was not okay with me, and I was like, wow, we truly do have the values. Again, I've been spoiled. You know, this is the only, you know, touch into the jewelry and gemstone industry that I've known so far. You know, I've been making it a thing. Maybe every weekend I go out maybe visit a jewelry store every week, see what's out there. But so far, I have been really spoiled with what we've been bringing to you guys. And I'm so glad that, you shop with us because truly we have all of the good stuff. Everything is natural again, Had a little bit of a rant yesterday where, had a huge long conversation with a lady about their 1 carat diamonds, priced like natural stones at the end of our conversation, only to find out that they were all lab created stones this whole time. And I was like, wow. Oh, bye. But let me know on this one. We will move along. I do have several other rings as well, black opal rings coming up. We have that little critter piece, the little flamingo in a ring as well. So I'll be showing that coming up soon. But again, this emerald, I cannot leave it here today. Someone has to grab it. This is the one piece I'll make an exception for, where if it doesn't sell by the end of the event, we will keep it, hopefully. Unless it does sell, which that is always the best case for it. But if not, maybe I can start my own little private collection here. Do you think they'll let me do that? Have already been starting that with a little bit of some of the opals, Opals come through and I'm like, you know what, I like that. I'm gonna set it aside, maybe do a very special design for it, but otherwise I do have my own little section of opals with me, so look forward to those in the future. But this one, 3888, let me know on it. Again, I know it's like emeralds are not supposed to be doing this, but it is, so kind of strange, but in the good way. So moving on, we do have, doesn't look like much right now, but this is 1121269. This is our flamingo bird. 18K white gold on this one. 290 total weight of the pink sapphires. All covered in the pink sapphires, in fact. And 3 points of the black diamonds set into the eyes here. If you love pink and if you love birds, I think this one might be the piece for you. This is a piece that started at $29.99, but again, given all of the stones that are paved set into this piece, I think $29.99 is, not justifying it, but we'll go from there. This is what it looks like from the side. It's got its beautiful little beak there. I love how they didn't do the entire thing with the pink sapphires, because then you'll be able to tell, where the beak is. And again, with the outlines of the feathers in the wing here, gives it a little bit of dimension to it, a little bit of more of a artistic interpretation to this one. This is what it looks like from the back side. This entire piece will just be lovingly wrapped around your finger. $19.99, also not going to be, and in fact, the final price on this one is going to be closer to $1,000 than it is to $19.99. So if you like this piece, please call in early. They have an under gallery on this piece, which just goes to show that this is definitely a wider style ring, but not so wide where it is not wearable. This is what it looks like on the hand. And again, tennis necklaces, if you're still thinking about it. Yes? I do have a Morganite one. Of course, I will show the dog tag style Morganite necklace. But let's get this one to its final price before we move right along. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, fully dimensional piece. Love how the white gold just is so reflective, even from this distance away. And if you love this one, let's go back up close. One more look at it. And we will make it $1,299. And that is it. That is all. But wait, you also still get, that's right, your 10% off of that $12.99. So call me on this one. And we have a request for a dog tag style necklace. Now this one does have a pink Morganite set into it. And it's been here for quite a while at this point, so it definitely does need some cleaning, which I will do my best to help it along. Again, all of these pieces we will clean for you. It's just that I don't have any cleaning supplies up here, so I will do my absolute best. But because of how much gold there is on here, you'll probably still see a fingerprint or two, but I will do my best. But call me on the pink bird, the flamingo. I don't know, is it a flamingo? I've been calling it a flamingo. I sure hope it's a flamingo. Here it is, Mr. Bird. The last of our critter pieces today. I don't know if I have anything for tomorrow or if there's anything left at all. But this one is here, $12.99. And moving along, let's actually start with this one on the hand shot as well. This one here is 1114109. I know from this angle it looks like it's black onyx, but it is not. It is all 14K rose gold. And this one does have to stay like it is in the rose gold, so I hope you're okay with that. This is not a perfect match to the ring that we had earlier, but it is of the similar concept, being in the rose gold. And again, with the morganite in the center there. Rose gold only on this, 336 emerald cut pink morganite, 84 points of the diamonds. That is in the diamond set in that, I don't know if I can call this a halo at this point, but it is an entire necklace. The entire piece from the end of the pendant itself to the topmost where the chain itself starts, so including those thicker chains, is 2.5 inches. So it is definitely a huge piece. Supposed to be, this is a price that probably justifies this piece, supposed to be $59.99, but we are not leaving it there. If you would like to grab this piece, again, here by request from what I have in my lineup today, $59.99 not going to be. If you would like to grab it, we'll make it $1,999 for this entire necklace. So again, it is an entire necklace, not just, you know, oh, we'll just take it off the chain. The chain is connected. There is no removing any part of this. You get the entire piece, $19.99. This is what it looks like on the neckline itself. So here we have it again, reflecting all of the environment around me. You can see my TV screen right there. I wonder if you can see my reflection in my reflection. Would be interesting to see, but here we have it, rose gold, a complete necklace, $19.99. One collar only on this one, and let us go back up close and I will show it to you what it looks like up close and personal as well. Call me on the bird. And here we have it. This is the dog tag style necklace. Rose gold only, please, on this one. $19.99. One person only. And this is also what it looks like from the back side. So again, did my best with the cleaning. Don't have exactly the most cleaning supplies up here. Have like tweezers and maybe a cloth. So again, rich rose gold color on this one, $19.99. This is what it looks like from the side as well. So there is a slight curve to the actual dog tag part itself, but you do have your stones sitting beautifully in the center there, and all of the diamonds are set into that dog tag style as well. So, you know, it's a lovely piece to have and own. So thank you so much for joining me so far. My name is Joyce, and I'll be here with you for the remainder of the show today, and I'll be back tomorrow for our Friday online only show as well. I don't know if any of these necklaces are gone yet, but they are still here as far as I'm aware. So pick them up now because they are not priced like they should be. In fact, maybe I should stop mentioning them, and then maybe we'll just like call up management and be like, hey, I think there's, you know, a problem with the price. But anything else, call me on it. This is the largest tennis bracelet we've ever done in TVON history. 1275 total weight of diamonds in this. 51 point stones each. I'm gonna just put that guy down there. But thank you so much for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving. So glad that you guys are all here and with us and having fun, hopefully. Our 10% off sale continues today into tomorrow and into the weekend as well. So hope you'll be here with us. A lot of fun pieces here today so far. Did not get a chance to put the earrings back on, but in case you missed it earlier, I had these earrings on for $69.99, over 4 carats of diamonds, but it's just the tapered baguette, not the tapered baguettes, the regular baguette stones, where it's just like, it brings so much more to the design of the earrings. So if you need another look at those earrings or at anything else I've had so far, let me know and I can bring it out. But a lot of pieces have gone since, so hopefully your favorite is still here for you to pick up. And without much further ado, let's get right back into it because we still have so much more to show. Pink Morganite dog tag style necklace is still here. This was once a very popular style, but I think because of, the way the gold prices have been kind of not going the way that we want them to, this design retired. You'll no longer see any more of it, unfortunately, because this has been one of my favorite styles. If you know me, I do love a piece that has a lot of gold weight to it, and this one definitely does. And in fact, even that dog tag aspect and also built-in chain, like what is there to not love about this piece? And the price tag, supposed to be $59.99, but here we have it. All of that gold, all of those diamonds, 336 emerald cut, pink morganite in the center, $19.99 for one person only. So call me on this one if you would like to grab it. Our flamingo bird ring is still here. Again, critter pieces, ever so popular, but because they've been popular, they've been flying out the door rather quickly. Black opal pendant, the huge one, the second huge one that I showed, for $79.99 is still hanging out. The one with they both have blues and greens. The one with the double halo is still here for $79.99, so let me know on that one. I have a peridot ring today, and this is a design I have not seen in a very long time, and I'm actually very glad that it is here today. It's almost like Throwback Thursday, which it is Thursday, so get to that in a brief moment, but let me know on this pink morganite necklace, and I'll be bringing up the peridot ring in a few short moments. So call me on this one. Again, all of this gold, if you wanted to take it apart, not advertising you to take apart every single piece that you have from us, but just a thought. This is 1110629. This is a piece that was one of my very first designs here at TVON. As you can see, way earlier in the day, I was way more experimental. But I loved the aspect of, asymmetry in a way. You can wear with the diamonds at the top, the diamonds at the bottom, the gold, however you want. And this is truly like a blast from the past. I did not expect to see this design back again so soon, too. 14K white gold. But you know what? This one I actually would prefer in the white gold. Ironically, I typically would like them in the yellow gold, but this one, for some reason, I do like them in the white gold. So I would recommend you keep it that way. And 453 total weight of all of your marquise peridots combined. Peridot is a stone that has been surprisingly in high demand here. Highly requested, don't get enough of it. Here we have it, 3-in-1 ring. And 51 points of the diamonds. So in the bottom half of the piece there, and on this side as well, you have all of your diamonds just set into the piece itself. Wear it which way. And yes, that is all solid 14K white gold. Change it if you must, but this is what I would recommend leaving it as. And the price started at $29.99, which was probably the price at which, when this piece was first created, given the several years old item number. But luckily, for one person out there, the price has not been adjusted to fit today's, gold and diamond prices. Maybe a mistake, but who knows? We'll never know. If you like this piece, please call in quickly. It is not going to be $29.99 or even $19.99 here today. $18.99, $17.99. We're getting better and better, but again, 3 marquise cut peridot in 1 ring, a ton of gold, and we are pricing it like it is a single marquise cut peridot set into maybe a single halo of diamonds and some gold on the band, and that's it. But this is like 3 rings melted into one. I love myself a chunky ring, a lot of gold weight. This one definitely has it. That is why I designed something like this. If you love a lot of gold weight on your rings, you will love this one. And we are not leaving it at $17.99. If you like it, call us now and you can grab it for $1,499. One person only can grab this. This is what it looks like on the hand as well. Again, 2 different ways you can wear it. You can wear it with the diamonds facing you or facing outwards, completely up to you. I had these 2 little J's on either side, so it's like, it's almost telling you like, you know what, the diamonds end there. You know, your fingers will not be brushing up against diamonds. It'll just be solid mirror finish gold, smooth to the touch, $14.99 on this entire piece. This is what it looks like from the side. I'm so glad that this design is back. I had another one too. It had a lot of gold weight to it. It had like a emerald cut stone offset from the center onto one side, a wide band of gold, as you should know by now. And then it has like 3 rows of diamonds going from the middle of the stone around the band. So I don't know if that design is still hanging about, but I miss it. But this one is here, $14.99, triple marquise. And honestly, the width of that gold band, probably triple, if not more, of your usual gold bands that you're so used to. So let me know on this one. Definitely a very shimmery piece. I just thought, I remember designing this piece. I remember not picking out the stones for this. I don't know who I had to put through to match 3 perfectly matching marquise pearls, but I'd like to thank them nonetheless. So call me on this one, $14.99, and let us go back up close. Oh, and forgot to mention, but even though it is a wider band, it is still true to size. So you do not need to size up or size down. True to size, get whatever size you want, and we will size it for you. Okay, so it looks like our pink Morganite dog tag necklace is still here. And what else do we have? If you're interested, I do have a pink tourmaline in a necklace as well, single halo on that. Pink diamond earrings. Looks like we're going to be showing a lot of pinks in our last hour here. Unless you don't like pink, you want to see a different colored stone, by all means call in and request it, please. Turquoise. I do have a turquoise piece today. It's a necklace. Hope you guys are not tired of necklaces. This is from that one designer. We're going to start with this one on the hand as well. I love this design so much. This is almost like a shield design or even a medallion type style. This is 1121464. This is your huge pear shape turquoise. I almost said blue wing block D. It is not a tanzanite, it is your turquoise, that rich blue color you would love to have in a turquoise. And turquoise and coral are 2 stones that I think their color will show up from far, far away. There's something about these 2 stones that are like, they're super saturated and they go with anything and everything. 18K white gold on this necklace. $11.47 in the turquoise itself, and 28 points of the black diamonds. There is not a single white diamond in this piece. You have your top curves and your bottom curves outlined with the black diamonds and in the black rhodium as well. Everything else is done with that beautiful texturing of the 18K white gold. So yes, if you're looking at the piece, you see the bezel frame around the turquoise, and then you look at everything else and you're like, that gold looks a little bit dirty. No, it is just the texturing that is done on the 18K white gold here. And I love how they also continued with that texturing onto the chain itself. So it's not like, oh, you know, the pendant itself looks a little bit, you know, funny, and then the chain is like super sleek and shiny. They continued the theme of textured gold throughout the entirety of this piece. And if you know how, you know, reflective regular mirror finished gold is, there's something about textured gold that is even brighter. If you look at, you know, the right side of the pendant part itself right now, where I have light caught on the bezel part of the gold, but then also on the textured part. And there's something about it where the textured gold looks even brighter than the regular finished mirror finished gold, which is kind of funny. A piece like this started at $29.99. Again, one of a kind. Chain comes with. It'd be silly to not include the chain with this one. But $29.99, not going to be $19.99, not going to be either. Hi, Joanne. Sure. I have one. Oh, you want to see the conch pearl necklace? All right, that will be coming up next. So I guess last hour be a lot of necklaces here. But this one is not going to be $19.99. If you would like to grab it, we'll make it $1,499 here today. And yes, chain is included. So let me know on this one. This is what it looks like against the neckline. You know, I've been a little bit addicted to shopping recently. I know, ironic. I am like the least shopping person in my family, but been a little bit, you know, getting into the shopping feel, and turquoise is definitely a stone that I've been looking into, and I'm like, I just love how vibrant the stone itself is. I mean, even from this far away. So $14.99 on this one. Let me know if you'd like to grab it, and we will go up close so you can see the actual piece up close and personal here. So let me know on this ring as well. $14.99 on the ring, but here the pendant itself, or pendant and chains too. So this is a better perspective for the textured gold finish. Again, you can see how it's done there with the lines beautifully drawn into the gold, and how, because there's so many more, I guess, like edges and crevices for the light to bounce off of, I guess that is the reason why that, you know, textured gold just gives off so much more of a bright shine than the mirror finish gold itself. So here we have it, the pendant itself, and would you know it, they give you some more gold in the back, you know, just a little bit more gold, just so that you are 100% sure that this piece will not flip on your neckline, and it will not. So call me on this one. I don't think we've ever had a single turquoise stone in a necklace of this size before, so definitely a special piece you do not want to miss out on. And again, we are in the last hour already of our show. We'll be back tomorrow as well to continue with the Black Friday sale. However, pieces do go after the fact, as you know, just as a reminder. So if you have anything you're thinking about, you're not too sure, you really just, you know, think about it. If you have any questions, it's always better to ask, you know, of course, before the end of the show, but also in the couple of minutes that we're here after the end of the show, so that you for sure will not miss out on the piece, because, you know, we can't guarantee a piece will still be here, you know, even by tomorrow. So that's just something to keep in mind. $14.99 on this piece. Let me also set it down so you can see what it looks like from the side. So that is the beautiful shape of the cabochon that all of our turquoises are in. And next up will be the conch pearl necklace as well. Now this is not a huge conch pearl, because if it were, it'd be, you know, probably in a museum somewhere. But this is still a impressive carat weight nonetheless. And you know what? It almost looks like we're on a $14.99 train. So if that's a little bit of a heads up as to what I'm about to do for this conch pearl necklace as well, you better start dialing in quickly, because this is going to be 1122060. This is our beautiful conch pearl necklace, our one and only. I don't think we have any other conch pearl necklaces left in our inventory, so this is it. 18K yellow gold on this one, 82 point marquise shaped conch pearl, 16 points of the diamonds in that lovely geometric design, almost looks like abstract art. It's got two lines of those gold parts, and also has two lines of those diamond curves to complement it. And yes, you see a chain. The chain is going to come with this. So if you're worried about finding a perfect chain for this, if you're worried about finding an 18K yellow gold chain specifically for this, do not fear, we got you covered. This piece started at $29.99. And conch pearls, had them once upon a time. Once they were gone, we have not brought them back ever since. Same goes for this pendant. Once it's gone, you will not expect to see it back ever again. $19.99, took off yet another $1,000. And you know what? I've been liking the price tags of the ring, the peridot ring, and of the turquoise necklace we've been doing. So, you know what? Let's just do the same for this one. Make it $14.99 for this entire piece, chain included, conch pearl as well. So this is what it looks like on the neckline too. Here we have it. You can definitely see that conch pearl. Love that design as well. This is what it looks like against darker fabric, so you can see a little bit more of a comparison. And $14.99 on this one. Let's go back up close and take another look at it. So this was here by request. Actually, I already had this up here, but they must have seen it in the system and were like, hey, where'd that necklace go? I had it up here. So $14.99 on this fabulous conch pearl in a necklace. One person only. Loving how rich that 18K yellow gold looks as well. You know, typically we do 14K yellow gold. When we get to upgrade the gold to 18K, especially with the yellow gold, you can really see a difference. So call me on this one. $14.99. This is another look at it from the side because I do want you to know what your piece is going to look at from the side, even if you're not going to see it from the side. I don't want you, you know, laying awake at night being like, oh, I bought that piece, but I don't know what it looks like from the side. So here it is. This is a different perspective of it. Call me if you love it. I do have a bow tie ring as well. It does have the rubies invisibly set into it, so that will be coming up next. Our one and only ultimate indicolite was brought out by request, and I believe it's still hanging out. So if you've been thinking about it, I'll probably give it one more look here before we go. Also have a green sapphire set in a very intricate scroll worky design type ring. It's a rather wide style, so if you like, you know, a wider ring design, a larger presence on your hand, that is definitely a ring to consider. But we will be moving along from our conch pearl necklace into this fabulous bow tie design. This is 1121283. This is our invisibly set princess cut Burma rubies in a bow tie design. Loving how they even did the outside edges with mirror finished 18K white gold. This was supposed to be $49.99, and given all of the work that's been put into it, I feel like the price again does not do it justice. But here we are, and we are going to be dropping the price down even further. I forgot to mention, but 90 points of the white diamonds down the center into the actual front parts of the bow right there. This is what it looks like from the side. So yes, it is truly like a bow of gold, and diamonds and rubies are just tied onto a band of gold. It's not just, you know, a printout of a bow shape and then, you know, just set with rubies and whatnot. It is truly like a bow. It's like, I can't believe they actually did this. I just love it so much. This is what it looks like from the underside. No idea how they did this, but on the back side of the rubies, you can see how they do the invisible setting. A lot of time, a lot of work is put into a mounting like this. The band itself, although it is a quote, you know, usual 18K white gold band, it's still wide enough where they actually have a built-in under gallery. If this were your usual typical gold band, you would not be seeing that. It would not even fit in under gallery. So that's how you know there is so much gold in this piece itself. And $49.99 is not going to be your final price. I love all these different angles as well. Let me just look at that. Crazy. Are there diamonds on the inside? There are diamonds on the inside. Wow. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me at first, but looks like there are diamonds on the inside. I mean, given the holes poked out in the back for the diamonds. Okay, did not realize that. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. Wow, okay. Love it even more now, I guess. $49.99, not going to be $29.99, $19.99. We're getting closer and closer to the final price, which is going to be $1,599 for one person only. here today. We will still size it for you, no problem at all. This is what it looks like on the hand. Love this bow tie design so much. Me personally, typically not a hearts or I guess bow tie kind of person, but this one, even though it is like bow tie through and through, because of all the extra detailing that they did, I am loving this so much. In fact, I might even recommend this as a middle finger ring, just because of the sheer size of the bow tie itself. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much on that pendant. Hope you guys will love it. Thank you very much. So let me know on this one as well. Let me just look at it. Even though it does go wider than the width of my finger, you can see because it is elevated, so the bow itself does curve upwards. It actually does not bump into your finger. So I'll actually have to like actually lift my other fingers and go and purposefully bump it in order to even just, you know, get it in the way of my hand. But even then, the underside is all mirror finished gold. So even if I do that, it's still smooth to the touch. So comfortable to wear. Only $15.99. You still get your 10% off. And let me know on this one. Let us go back up close. This is like the perfect gift, I think, maybe for yourself or for one of your loved ones. But let me know on that one. I do have a few pieces I'd like to give one more look at. In case you missed it, I had a Marilani Mint Garnet yesterday for $12.99. I don't know how that's still here. I had a heart shape, unheated, vivid, yellow sapphire, certified. Don't know how that's still here. Our largest in inventory, Russian Demontoid, carat 97 for $86.99. If you weren't here with us yesterday, that one had a brand new price drop, even though it probably shouldn't have had one. But here we are, I already said it, so we gotta do it. And Paraiba earrings are also still here if you wanna see them. I got the stud style. I actually do have one more critter piece actually. It is a seahorse, got some multicolored sapphires in them. And so much more. Marquise cut Burma ruby earrings, single stone per ear. Got so many more pieces to show, not enough time. But let's do a little bit of a mini recap from yesterday. So I know if you were here with me yesterday, hope you're okay with seeing these pieces one more time. I just thought, you know, everyone's probably traveling yesterday and maybe didn't see these pieces. But here we have our Marilani Mint Garnet. This was from yesterday, 111-8081. This was our 102 Radiant Cut Marilani Mint set east to west, surrounded by a single halo of diamonds in that wide gold band that we know and love, for only $12.99 on this one. So again, this was here yesterday, but in case you didn't see it by chance, it is here today. And I mean, the band of gold is so wide that you have all of my rings that I still did not put aside reflected into the actual band of this piece itself. So you can see there on the far left side, the bow tie ring that I just had. In the center, you see the blue zircon ring. And then over there, you see the emerald ring. So truly a wide style band. And even on the back side, so much gold as well. You can still see my rings reflected in there. But this is just here in case you didn't see it. This is what it looks like on the hand. Really gives a signet style kind of look. Once upon a time, we had a similar style, a lot less gold, same exact price, and guess what? We had at least 10 people fight over it, even 5 minutes after it sold. So do not be one of the people fighting over a piece that is already sold. Call in early on this one, $12.99, still get your 10% off. This is what it looks like from the side. This one, I would say it's more of a ladies ring, but gentlemen, if you do like this ring, we can size it for you. Just talk to your operators about that. But $12.99 on this one. Let us go back up close, one more look at it, and I will clean up my other rings from the side so that my Marilani Mint Garnet doesn't expose me. But here it is, $12.99. Tanzanite pendant was also here yesterday. The pudgy pear-shaped Tanzanite for $39.99. The carat weight on the center stone was a $10.95. And it had a single heart-shaped yellow diamond in the top of it, and it is somehow still here. So let me know on this one. And then this next piece, I'm also gonna just do a quick little recap on it because I can't believe it's still here. This is one of those rare pieces that happens to still be here for some reason. This is 112-2307, certified. I first saw this stone, I was like, that's a vivid yellow sapphire. I looked at the cert, what does it say? Vivid yellow. Did not make that up. And, well, I kind of did make it up, but then I was backed by the cert, so it all works out in the end. This piece started at $79.99, and if you were here with me yesterday, we dropped it all the way down to $2,999. And this entire piece is also TGC certified, so there you have it. Vivid yellow, unheated stone, no indication of thermal treatment. You got your carat weight there, the 255. And then your dimensions, yellow sapphire, certified pretty recently too, late last year. And this is a cert that will come with, if you do decide to pick up this piece today, $29.99 on this sapphire ring. This is also a look at it from the side. So this is a sapphire that I said, I know I'm sounding a little bit repetitive, but truly, it looks like you took pure 24K yellow gold, melted it, and just put it into the stone. And that is what it looks like. This is what it looks like from the back side as well. White and yellow gold does have to stay like it is. Other side as we speak as well. Back to the front we go. I mean, this stone is just so incredibly bright. I might even say our yellow diamonds do have a little bit of competition with this piece. So if you're like, you know what, yellow diamonds, maybe not your thing, but yellow sapphire, you see something like this and you're like, I gotta have that. This is the piece to own. This is what it looks like on the hand as well. So you got a lovely double halo, and then you also have diamonds paved down either side of the tapered bands. And this is overall just such a brilliant and shimmery piece, unexpectedly so. I mean, sapphires, some stones can end up a little bit hazier, even included. This is absolutely none of those things. And I mean, just look at what this piece is doing. I mean, even with the diamonds, it's just shimmer and shine. Nothing more, nothing less. $29.99 on this one. Side view of it, front view of it. Let us go back up close. Don't know how this one is still here. Yellow sapphires, very popular. Don't get anything in this size that often. Once upon a time, we had a huge oval. I will always remember that piece, but it's been long gone. So here's the next best thing that we have here at TVON. So call me if you love it. If not, I'm sorry we don't have anything else. I mean, we do have the kite cut from earlier, but you know, I say go for this one. If you don't have a kite cut though, kite cut is definitely one to consider. Aquamarine in a pendant, also here. If you were the one who picked up the aquamarine ring from yesterday, I believe I know who it is. And if you maybe want a pendant, this one is also a emerald cut, but it is a little bit longer, so we will get to this one next up as well. Let me know on this heart-shaped yellow sapphire. Still get your 10% off. Just because it was from yesterday does not mean that, oh, sorry, we don't, you know, no more 10% off on this thing. But you still get your 10% off of $29.99. So call me on this one. Let me know. Vivid yellow diamonds around your center stone. $29.99. And next up, we have this fabulous guy. Whoa. Sorry there, did I blind anyone out there? This is 112-1156. I'm going to try to angle it in a way where it doesn't look like that, but it's very difficult too when it's such a good stone like this. Stop it. It is so bright, oh my gosh. 14K white gold only on this one. I just want to show off the color of the stone and it's like, no. No, I'm gonna do that. It's like what the emerald was doing from earlier. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show you guys what the color of the stone looks like, and the stone is not cooperating. But this is our 1384 emerald cut Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine. I leave it alone and it doesn't do that. And 82 points of the Princess Cut white diamonds. I might have taken a parcel of the Princess Cut diamonds and, might have gone a little bit crazy with them. So if you see a few pieces with, Princess Cuts here and there, I might have had a hand in that. But this is one of the pendants that I did, and one that I actually truly love because, an emerald cut like this, it's a large stone. Probably wouldn't, go so well if it were set into a ring because of its sheer size. So the next best thing would be probably a pendant. I mean, you can't exactly make a pair of earrings out of one stone, and a bangle, I think it deserves to be on a neckline more. So this is here, started at $13,999. And I'm trying to show you guys. You guys can't see it, but it's actually reflecting light off of the wall on the back of the room right now. So I don't know what this aqua is doing, but it is creating its own little like disco party. It's very impressive. And white gold only on this one, please. This is what it looks like from the back side. So I guess this is a different angle as to see, what color the stone itself is. Loving the basket as well. Has a bit of a wave style going through it. My problem is whenever I do certain designs, I typically don't consider, the basket. I usually just leave it up to the CAD guy, and I'm just like, you know what, you go wild. You do you, you can have a hand in this. And I'm so glad that they went with the wave design because of the center stone. I mean, just looks like a very clear, very clean, like you just want to swim in it, body of water. And $13,999 is no longer going to be your price. $99.99, dropping it under $10,000. Again, this is a huge piece. I will show it to you on the hand right now. It actually has a hidden bail, but only through one side. However, the entire piece is symmetrical, so there's no like flipping it around. This is how it will be. All of this gold, Princess Cut diamonds, and $99.99 it is not going to be. If you like it, last we had it for $5,999, and then it was dropped down again to $54.99, and then I don't know how. Nothing about this piece has changed. We didn't, take a syringe and be like, nope, you can't have that much blue in the stone. We're gonna take out some of the blue color, or nope, we're gonna cut out some of the gold somehow and just, take out some part of it. We did none of that, and this piece is still the same, but the price is no longer the same. We are going to make this entire pendant one color only, $4,999. This is what it looks like on the neckline. Here again, you can wear it higher up. Just look at that stone. I mean, it's still so almost alarmingly bright in a way, and here we have it. But $49.99 is going to be your final price for a 1384 center stone. It definitely would not have ever worked as a ring, so pendant it is, and pendant I am glad that it ended up as. So let's go back up close, take another look at it, answer any questions you might have. This really does remind me of the Indicolite pendant we had yesterday. I know I'm still thinking about that piece. I'm so glad that it's found its home, but I'm still thinking about it. I will miss it. I will miss that piece. But if you don't have an Indicolite and you want a ring, I do have the ring that I showed earlier. Also the Sugarloaf Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite. I know we're not only going to bring you the faceted gemstones of the Blue Wing Block Ds. We said, you know what, if we're going to go all out, we might as well go all out and also bring out the Sugarloaf cuts. So if you want another look at that, I know it's not a typical cut that you would, expect to see, but had them a while ago, I think sometime last year, and they were all gone. So I remember I had like 3 of them. All 3 just flew out the door, and I've never seen anything since. So what's that face, Joanne? Do you want to come up here tomorrow? Listen, I know my tonsils have been better. They have not hurt in like 2 months at this point, which I'm very glad, but they're still swollen. And someone bought a whole box of spicy chips, and I really shouldn't, but I really want to. Like anything fried and anything spicy, I should probably refrain from, but I really love chips. And it's taunting me out there. Maybe I'll have to sneak a bag when I leave today. But $49.99 on this pendant. It was so long ago when we did half and half on Friday shows. It was up until which point? Like March, April? March. Middle of April. Yeah, I can't believe we used to do like half and half on the shows where Joanne will be up here for an hour and a half and then I'll be up here for an hour and a half.
We did it for a good 6 months.
For a good 6 months, yeah. But yeah, now we can each do 3 hours and mostly have no problems. 70% no problem, I agree. I still wake up a little bit groggy and I'm just like, oh, please let me sleep a little bit more, but here we are. It's been a nice journey so far. Should we do anything for like our 1 year show, 1 year anniversary for online show? We did officially start it at the start of the new year, so that is coming up. Streaming only, yeah. But that is coming up, so maybe we'll do something. It's just a thought. I mean, it's easy to remember. First Friday of the year. Suggestions are welcome. Please comment, send us emails, call us if you'd like to see anything in particular. We'll work on it. But yeah, this pendant is here. What else do you guys want to see? Tanzanite pendants from yesterday. I do have that. The pearl brooch is still here. And pink diamond earrings. I don't think this is a pink diamond price. I think maybe they just forgot about the pink diamonds, but I do have a pair of pink diamond earrings here today. And they do have that lovely double halo. So let me know on this one. Ridiculously bright, that aquamarine. And also just flashing this indicolite again in case you missed it from earlier. Also an emerald cut with trapezoid cut fawn diamonds on either side. This is the ultimate indicolite, truly. So we'll move that aside. And next up, we do have pink diamond earrings. These are Marquise cut stones. This is 1115387. These are your Marquises, set in that rose gold bezel with the prongs, and also with the double halo of diamonds around your center stone. And if you're thinking, oh, those pink diamonds, they look kind of small, they are smaller stones. The bezels definitely do help, but you gotta also think stones of this size, and another stone that I can think of that would be a great example would be like the grandidierite, which they don't come in large sizes in the first place. The only way we can go about with still showing off a stone of a smaller size without compromising any of, losing sight of the most important stone in the piece would be diamond halos. And these are set into 2 diamond halos. 19 points total weight of your stone. So again, do not expect the pink diamonds to be like half a carat, quarter of a carat. They are smaller stones, however, because of the way they are set into this specific design, they show up really well on the ear from a distance, even up here, up close and personal, they show up really well. 75 points of the white diamonds, total weight in both of your double halos. Here is where the posts are centered. So you can wear them east to west with the Marquise points east to west, or with the points facing north to south. Personally, I would probably wear them facing north to south. Gives a little bit more of an elongated look, more presence on the ear. $49.99 was where they started. $39.99, $29.99, $1,999. They've been dropped to, but they've been dropped to a price that is even more below $19.99. $18.88 is not your final price either. This is a piece too, which I'm like thinking, if you look at it on the hand, I mean, just look at the sides of it. if you were a jeweler, I know I keep saying this again, but if you wanted to just stick a 14K white gold band to this piece, you could probably sell one of these earrings as a ring for $18.88. But if you are an earring enjoyer and would like to pick up these as to wear, please be my guest because they are not going to be $18.88. If you like them, call in early and they will be $1,699. One person here today. Let's take another look at them up close. And I will try one on the ear as well. They don't have a regular backing, so hope they don't fall out or anything. And $16.99 will be your final price. If you also by chance wanted to see any of the pink diamond rings that we have, I did bring out, I believe it was, I don't remember actually, it was one of the larger ones. It was either the pear shape or the oval. So just because they're not here does not mean that, they don't get discounted, but they are also part of the sale as long as you want to see them. This is what the earrings look like on the ear. So here we have them. This is how I would wear them personally. So totally up to you and how you want to wear them, but $16.99 for this pair of earrings. And if you wanted to, again, take them apart, make 2 rings out of it, sell each for $16.99, go ahead and you can do so. But this is here. And call me quickly on these. So let's go back up close and we will make these $16.99 for one person and one person only. So last 15 minutes of our show here today. If you have any last minute requests, please do get them in. Again, we are usually here on Fridays before our show starts, but because, again, taking some days off, we all need some rest around here. We will not be here during the daytime tomorrow, so if you have any requests, you can certainly call in maybe right before the show starts and hope maybe we have it. But again, call in again now before the end of the show or a few minutes after. We'll be hanging out, after which we will all go home and enjoy the rest of Thanksgiving. So yeah, if you have any requests, again, if you're not going to be with us, we can always get them ready for the weekend as well. So Lauren will be back with you guys on Saturday and Sunday and so on and so forth. And until then, you're stuck with me. So one more day, one more day of me. So hope you guys are okay with that. A lot of pieces still left over as well. Marilani Mint Garnet for $12.99. I don't believe that that's still here. I don't want to believe it, but I believe it is still here. So let me know on any of those. Star Sapphire, our cabochon ruby did sell, but our Star Sapphire is the next best thing that is the closest sort of in resemblance to that. So if you want another look at that one, do let me know and I can bring it out for you. Tennis necklaces, if you missed them, we had all 3 of them here today, priced like they should not be. So if you wanted to see all the graphics for those again, and I feel like I have to flash this one more time. I feel like it's become a habit at this point, but if you were interested, I've been showing this a lot recently. On the hand shot we go. This is 111-5192. This is our largest in TVON history tennis bracelet, 1275 total weight, 51 point stones each, 5 millimeters each, 25 individual stones in this bracelet, $32,999 for the 6 3/4 inch bracelet. If you wanted it to be a true 7-inch bracelet, we will do it for you. It's going to be a little bit more, but we can do it, transfer all of the stones into the 7-inch mounting, which I'm pretty sure we do have to custom make, but we can do it for you. But as far as that price goes, it is for the bracelet you see up here. It's a little bit short of 7 inches. Again, for a bracelet like this, I feel like it definitely has to sit more snug on the wrist. It's not going to be so tight where it's cutting off your circulation, but it is going to be a little bit more snug because something that looks like this, I don't think should be, hanging around like loosely, just dangling, With the DBTY bracelets, sure, it's a nice daintier style. I think it looks better like that. But for something like this, definitely, I think it should fit the form better. So that's why we made it a little bit shorter. But again, if you wanted it true size or 7-inch, we can do it for you. It just costs a little bit more. Talk to your operator about that. We can work it out for you. And so let me know on this one. Again, largest in TVON history. It's a fabulous bracelet. I had this on yesterday with I believe a 5-carater and a 3-carater total weight tennis bracelet. And the more I looked at it, the more this one, the largest one, looked more appropriate and normal in terms of size, which is kind of funny. I looked at the 3-carat and I'm just like, that looks kind of small. I looked at the 5-carat tennis bracelet and I'm just like, that also looks kind of small. Looks like a 2-carat tennis bracelet. And then I look at this and I'm just like, you know what? This is the perfect size. So call me on this one if you are interested in it, thinking about it. We'll be here for a couple minutes after the end of the show. Let's go back to our pink diamond stud earrings. They're studs, but they are rather large in terms of earrings. And what next should we show? I do have a few pieces. I have a green sapphire. I actually don't remember ever having this piece, but I love it a lot. So let's see if maybe one person out there might love it. And then hopefully we'll get that one a home. But this is a green sapphire, but it is not just a typical green. This is like lime green, like hello. This is going to be 1116590. This is a perfect example of just all of the different types of green that are available in just one stone family. Like yesterday we had a cognac zircon, I believe it's still here. And I referenced that one. Oh, that one took? You took it? All right, I'm glad I mentioned it. But yeah, like golden zircons too. I had a few in the last couple of weeks, last couple of Fridays, and they were all called golden zircons, but they all had different percentages, I guess, of like different color ratios in the stones itself, but they're all called golden zircons. And this is of no exception. Green sapphire. This is 1116590. This is our 195 radiant cut, unheated, noted here in green highlighter, unheated green sapphire, 75 points of the white diamonds, white, yellow, or the rose gold. We can switch it currently in the yellow gold. If you wanted to, white gold, no problem, we can do it. But this is another perfect example. Typically when we have green sapphires, they have more of a blue tone to it, a more like a grassy green, a mossy green even. But this one is like truly like a lime green stone. I actually do not ever recall having this piece, but I saw it and I was like, I love this so much. $59.99 is where it started at, and we are not going to leave it there. Again, last couple of minutes of the show. Really want to get some more pieces out the door here today. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, wide band of gold, but still true to size nonetheless. It looks like from the back side of the piece itself as well. And we are going to make this not even $19.99. If you like this one caller only can grab it. We'll make it $1,599 for one person only. That beautiful, intense lime green. And this is what it looks like on the hand. Here we have it. So again, wide design, has a beautiful scroll work design to it. On the hand, it looks the best. This is how you'll be wearing it. Has a negative space between it, so you can really appreciate all of the design and work that has been put into a mounting like this. And it is $15.99 for one person today. So call me if you like it. This is what it looks like from the side. So the band itself is again on the hand like a true band. The only part that is going to just jut out just a little bit is the center stone itself. $15.99 on this one, and take off your 10% at checkout. So call me on this one. Last couple of minutes, have so many pieces I still need to go over, so we'll be doing a little bit of a recap wheel here. On the side there we have our fabulous emerald with the Paraiba-esque flashes of color. On the other side, bringing back the heart-shaped yellow sapphire, vivid yellow, unheated. So both sapphires up here are unheated. And then again, that emerald is just so beautiful, and I can't believe it's still here. And then on the front side, I know it's like a lot of greens today, but
What's the current size on the green sapphire?
current size on the green sapphire is a size 8. Yeah, so this one right here, have some questions about it. Currently it's size 8. And what else should we bring up there? Yes?
Mary's asking to show the Windsor pendant.
The Windsor pendant, I did not. I can try to get it in real quickly for Mary. So Mary had a request for the Windsor pendant. And if there's any requests you have that we might not be able to get to, no problem. I'll be here again tomorrow, but online only. So let me see here. This is what it looks like up close. So again, it has that more of like a pinky color on one side going into the royal blues on the other side. Double halo on this one. This is 112-2254. It's currently in the white gold. If you wanted to change it, you can do so. Just give us some time. But stone like this, a lot of diamond presence would probably keep it in the white gold itself. Carat 57 emerald cut Windsor sapphire, and 42 points of the diamond. So again, that's a carat 57 center stone. 42 points of all of the diamonds, supposed to be $59.99, and we are going to do it for Mary, $1,999 on this one. This is also what it looks like from the back side. So if you wanted yet another look at how the bicolor look is, it is going to be $19.99, white, yellow, or the rose gold, completely up to you. The bail is dynamic, so it will move with you as you move throughout the day, but this is what it looks like from the hand shot. So here we have it. Had a lot of rings, Windsor rings, not a lot of pendants, so glad that we're able to do at least one pendant for someone out there. This is also what it looks like on the neckline. And again, our tennis necklaces are still hanging out as far as I'm aware, so call us, call your operators, and double check. I'm wearing the 16, 17, and 18. Again, the necklaces do not flip. Again, I've been running around in them, jumping around in them, and they are still perfectly fine. And let me know if you would like to take the Windsor sapphire pendant. If not, $19.99. Whoever says sold first can grab it. Let us go back to our recap wheel and add some more pieces up here, actually. So we had our bow tie design. Maybe add some more red to this wheel here. And also had a blue zircon, but I don't think anyone likes it, so maybe I'll forget about it. Pink diamond stud earrings, also still here. If you need any more of the information, you can feel free to call us. We all have our computers ready, or I wish I had a computer up here, but I don't. And aquamarine pendant. Let's see if I can somehow put this guy up there. Nope. Not cooperating. But if you wanted to see that pendant again, I don't know how it's doing that, but it is ridiculously bright. Yellow diamond. I had a half carat round VS yellow diamond. I know we don't get to see many of those anymore, but here we have it on the same side as our yellow sapphire. If that yellow diamond had, no yellow to it, I would not dare put it up there next to a vivid yellow sapphire. But here we have it. They are both up there. Again, this emerald, guys, someone has to pick up this emerald. I mean, the more I look at it, and I'm sure you guys, your TVs are also picking it up, but those flashes look like Paraiba's, like the Paraiba color that you all know and love. The iconic blue, the neon blue. So definitely someone has got to pick this emerald up soon by the end of the day. Call me on anything up here if you want to see any more information or have any questions. Again, we'll be here for a couple minutes after the end of the show. The bow tie ring is also still here. Again, not a fan of the bow ties personally, but I personally love this ring. There's something about it. I think it's just the amount of attention to detail that was put into constructing that entire piece that just really spoke to me. Windsor pendant, just had it. Quick little presentation at the very end there, but thank you so much for joining me. We are in the last minute or so of our Thursday, and again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Thank you so much for watching me today. My name is Joyce. I'll be here tomorrow, online only, so the fun will continue through Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday, maybe. So call us on anything you might have questions on. and we'll be more than happy to answer them. And again, thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. And if you're out and about, stay safe, have fun. The brain is going. Let's go back to our wheel here. And call us. Last questions. Pieces do go after the fact. Again, I can't state that enough. I know it's like we're not here, you don't see us, so you're like, oh yeah, they're just saying that. But again, we're here. Phone bank is here. Our phone lines are open for a couple of minutes after the end of the show. And we really want to get in your last questions, last requests, help you out as much as we can before we are here again tomorrow for our show. 5 p.m. Pacific time to 8 p.m. Pacific time, online only. It's a really chill show. Typically, I'm here with you guys on Friday, but you know, Joanne might make an appearance or two in the near future when she's done with her fashion projects. Miss Fashion Designer over there. So call us. Any last questions? A few pieces up here are verifying as we speak. Again, ring sizes, what current size they are. I can also help you out with that if that is a huge concern to you. And if not, hope you guys have a great rest of your night and hope you will join me tomorrow, online only, and have a good night.